Chomakan enum ema modi etimu baako Slavia Prague 4 Soviet 0 AS Roma enso che Sheriff Tiraspol Chomakami ensa Sheriff entimanti mobi Rene enso trefie ma Villarreal ebetwa ne kami ensa ma ni timu mienu Panathinaikos trefie Lesotho Maccabi Haifa 2-1 Saint Union Julius enso che Liverpool Chomakami enu ma Liverpool timu baako Lax enso trefie ma Tolu ebetwa ne kami enu ma ni timu baako Sporting CP 3 Estem Grass intimi and Shebi Rako so trefie Atalanta betwane eka 9 Real Betis trefie Rangers betwa makami ensama omutimu mienu Aris Limassol so trefie Spartak Prague 3 Aris 1 Brighton and Hove Albion share Marseille kaba kwa Marseille intimante Ajax so share biensa ma Ike Aten so etimu baako West Ham United Mohamed Kudus to atena wo hole ma omudi nkunim over Freiburg by 2-0 with Olympiacos also beating Baka Topola by 5-2. After the top 5 leagues, the entry fixtures are Basso games, Basso now watching area in these various leagues. Yeah, quite the French league, it is Monaco taking on Lyon. Le Havre and Nice at the Bepim so I know yet Lens and Reims and so the Bepim so chana. Nantes and Brest and so I can see horse Arsenal Lorraine and the Strasbourg I can see and so this weekend Metz. I bet if you know what to say, the affair Montpellier with Toulouse also engaging Rennes or Marseille and Clermont Foot and the Bepim so Lille also engaging Paris Saint-Germain. In the German Bundesliga, as we say in the 170, and Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Werder Bremen, Osbeck, and Borussia Dortmund, Pep Sochna, Bochum will take on Union Berlin, Darmstadt, and Wolfsburg, and the Pep so Mainz will take on Heidenheim, now RB Leipzig, and Sonny Hoffenheim, Eddie Aboni, Freiburg, and Sonny Cologne, and the Pep with Bayer Leverkusen engaging Eintracht Frankfurt, Sasona Bayern Munich, and Sonny VfB Stuttgart, and Eddie Baboni. In the Italian Serie A, Genoa and Juventus, I game no and Lecce and Frosinone, the Bepem so weekend. Napoli will take on Cagliari. Torino and Sonny Empoli at the Baboni. AC Milan and Monza. So I game no game Ketwa. Fiorentina and Verona also the Bepem so with Udinese coming up against Sassuolo. Bologna and AS Roma at the Baboni. Now Lazio and Sonny Inter Milan at the Apem so Atalanta would also take on AS Salernitana. In the Spanish La Liga, Osasuna and Rayo Vallecano and the Bepem so Celta Vigo and the Granada and the Baboni Athletic Club, that is Bilbao and the Atletico Madrid and so at the Baboni Sevilla will take on Getafe, na Valencia at the Fiedi Atosa Afre Barcelona, Almeria and Mallorca and the Baboni would we also say that coming up against Real Betis, Las Palmas and the Cadiz Ewakencio and Real Madrid so at the Santiago Bernabeu no to say the affair Villarreal Girona as soon Deportivo Alaves and the Bepem so. After fixtures from arguably the most exciting league in the world, I know the English Premier League, and also Gabe said Barcelona what and also Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, but if you know what to say, and afraid Tottenham Hotspurs, Bournemouth, as Luton Town, and the Bepem so Chelsea, but if you know Sheffield United, Eddie Aboni, Manchester City will take on Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Fulham, and the Bepem so St James's Park, now Burnley, after the Fiat to Everton, Arsenal at the Emirates, and also Brighton and Hove Albion. As the last season, Brighton ko share wo mo se mekaya e wo honom. Brentford and Aston Villa and the bepem so with West Ham United coming up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then the big one is at Anfield. It is Liverpool coming up against Manchester United. I share some biswa and so trendy or Europa, dear Beshasi or Turkey. Unim say Nanoada and a year Ankara Guchu, a year our money raises for a boy, Turkish Premier League match. Be now Ankara Guchu, or president, I friend Farouk Kocha, one of Oko punchy referee pa o se referee no aye niamon sembi eno enema suspended all Turkish Premier League games. Then empenyefo say aye president wono eda aye Ankara Gucci anono ya bande no lifetime na chese say ball kura wontimi nye biem se ye yina free ball mu kwakwa ye se wokoto se nkola kura elbow ball wa bontu en se so ben ho. He has been handed a lifetime ban for punching a referee. Se say referee no ye se the hospital or je IRS. But Farouk Kocha, president of a Turkish club Ankara Gucci no and there ya bande no from football. Kaisa nano ada Arsenal and Newcastle Bobby Omo St James Parker a Newcastle Eddie in Kunimno and on Ababe Toja I say Abrante Joe Willock a former Arsenal winger and a midfielder. Unim se wono ena Bobby anke ya trala yo kofa ball na o ball ne bae ena Abrante Joe Linton pem ball na beto Gordon, Anthony Gordon, and more cardi to atrema Newcastle, Eddie Nkunimo. Joe Willock, yes, what catch Arsenal players me. Send enough for no more. What catch a place to be say, born a trial line of me by referee, no know who me trial line pan of me by and no need the ababa tuja. Legendary manager Jose Mourinho and nano ada oko guarantee interview be na interview or guarantee or to be the man Pep Guardiola papa or say Pep Guardiola wo hoi or no the open na wonya na okoto obi ti say Calvin Phillips by team no be 80 million anko ye no o ka say wo pe or player for no and Man City for ekotoma no and some managers are very lucky wo na o ka say manager be ti say Pep Guardiola he's just lucky say wakopie baby eska wonti do be bia na ya twama no wini enye se Pep Guardiola e kire so saa na ena wasande kan ho interview na wose o name ne best 11 tienio best 11 players wono ene o maye ejumada Jose Mourinho as coach at FC Porto or started no interpreter of Barcelona or by FC Porto as a coach or by Chelsea wako Real Madrid wako Inter Milan waye ejuma enso Manchester United say waye ejuma Tottenham or AS Roma in about 7 clubs here. Jose Mourinho aye ejuma no say the best 11 players are one of my ejuma players 11 our munim ball power no one of my ejuma we Philippe number 1 the goalkeeper Peter Cech, number 2 the obotu no Javier and I say Javier Zanetti no see a kind of man wo Inter Milan. John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, no munina see a kind of Chelsea no, and any centre back pair. Left back no ochusu William Gallas over the likes of Ashley Cole mu nyina. Claude Makaleli no be any say ACM we movie. Yenkwati a o say Claude Makaleli and Frank Lampard and the best central midfielders I wonu ma yejuma. And a central attacking midfielders no or the Mesut Ozil account or the Ozil ejuma Real Madrid. Any more no ochusu 3 players. Or say Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard, and a Didier Drogba. Woy, and a Mranti 11 or no Jose Mourinho, and your Maya Juma, with Philippine winning like only the best 11 players. Peter Cech, Javier Zanetti, John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, William Gallas, Claude Makaleli, Frank Lampard, Mesut Ozil, Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard, and Didier Drogba. So no place for the likes of Michael Essien, any Ashley Cole, any Adiakano, contra Marcelo Munano, Omenya baby Anche. Company for so much Mikel Arteta so if he say game Arsenal game on Newcastle no ne bo anwo go a Newcastle for share so no and I told you say company for transfer so investigation in buy no na say Mikel Arteta ne ho ankedwem company for e de ne ho ache no enti go and sin no more no ne de Mikel Arteta enya nanka sani nyama kwa omo se we de Mikel Arteta likely say obenya ban bad ban bia ama. Yes, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, among clubs are Womoshe, Mason Greenwood, papa, Getafe. Omina are aware of Mason Greenwood, the potential. Edubebina Mason Greenwood was valued around £100 million. Manchester United. Almost many Makwadano, the potential, papa, Mason Greenwood, the player, Bina Unyana, Unimse future, you are sorted. It yes, these clubs, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Omudi, Omini, Brano Bias, Mason Greenwood, Asia Kind, Getafe. Oba was a scout from these clubs LTT Stansima or more monitor Mason Greenwood pa say o my madre say Abrante no say Manchester United no to twene say o mo mpa biem pa dia they will pounce and take him. Saudi Pro League director of football Michael Emiliano Okaya no boy Juma wa Chelsea no a director Chelsea I don't know the about told you say see January and sending them from so January Saudi Pro League team will be making a move for a year Abrante friend Mohamed Salah see January the entisa see January the ending obi am person be jare player no wako January na Salah na kasa kra January no woni Liverpool aso ye obeba bebo Africa Cup of Nations Ediama Egypt Ivory Coast inti nya dia Saudi Pro League no they are looking to lure Mohamed Salah in January inti ebia BBC they will think about it in future but January pa dia nya dia o my just on befa Salah ba Saudi Arabia. Chelsea midfielder a friend of Moises Caicedo and Awakasa for the first time after a year Liverpool and maybe not one more penalty before Beko Chelsea no and once and Sembibre buy no and our brand and say the entire one call Liverpool and say Liverpool came in very very late. Unsa Liverpool no more Diabrante Romeo Lavia chia last minute Romeo Lavia enko na Liverpool do money chair Brighton last year but Caicedo say oh already enko bet back Liverpool because Brighton for there na Nkomayo Madrid so mobeje sika no 115 million na Nkomayo Madrid so mobeje na o mama na ko but say debi the Liverpool for mo twen mo pɛ me mo twen last minute and na mo ba eno nti and na wan kwa wodi nani kire Chelsea no. Spanish La Liga side VRL and so the woman AC aye Arsenal defender a friend of Cedric Suarez so almost omunya abrante na omopa abrante say we did 32 years the contract ebewu next summer Arsenal na say Arsenal for so nyomadwe so me man contract for fro no na year team from VRL from Spain to omani esi ne so almost omunya omope Ange Postecoglou manager de ma Tottenham Hotspur or see January and sha na team no Tottenham Hotspur o ma sign center back fi so o center back a o sign that is Mickey van der Ven no we pra on Eric Dyer nyina epra e wo honom enti se na ama Ben Davis mo and the boss center back o see emwa no enti o ma they will move swiftly na o ma kope quick fix no January SMB boba o Manchester United asweye the boba ne say yes Sir Jim Ratcliffe on former Chelsea manager, former Brighton and Hove Albion manager. A friend Graham Potter, akotwetwe nkomo de dada. Obi onyanto club no 25% to kwa. Yes we di kan ene Potter akotwetwe nkomo a. Why na ade say debi otimi be wure mu Manchester United na obeto 25% na obewo Erik ten Hag nkunsai no the Graham Potter aba because he believes say Graham Potter is a very very good manager. Enti Sir Jim Ratcliffe de eda hono no. And on Manchester United supporters be say, hey, na akokora wu na de akokora di ade a say ye na no tu aheda o. Na Sir Jim Sir Jim Ratcliffe, open manager ama na be take over Erik ten Hag, Graham Potter. Oh, NSC yanko bebia. Yes, Manchester United, I almost say, season ebe we ya, ebi anoma ma brante Casemiro akono. Ena Paris Saint-Germain for so atwe omuti say abrante kura still born on nimbo pound. Ye ko fa ne be si ama Verratti ko. Ye hia experience so e wo midfield onom. Enti nya abrante na e boboaye papa enti da ba beto dwane say Paris Saint-Germain for ayo madwe say abrante friend Casemiro season ebe we ya. Omobe fane free Manchester United nobody na ba the pack the princess na me be see na mama abedwafo abem your WhatsApp line here very active on 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. Good morning Adedu.
Good morning Mutala.
Bibi aboko
Adomni ahwe na wo so e.
Ye dan yame ase bibi aboko.
That is good. Bibi abe fine. And which situation you find yourself in na Brunya Brenana Yedumono and Ranana Metsehoda. May situation you find yourself in, and I was thinking about how much medi Christmas we and I was drawing some plans before this Christmas. Now, Mutala, why a young boy like this? No, Brunya, or budget bit my best.
Oh, budget me bro nya me nyehwenti de me de be ma me
yes nti me say budget be saying
oh be 1000 cedis
was it
be 1000 cedis
1000 cedis
me de mabusua me de mabusua wi a me ni hwie bi debi me de skama abusua wi a me ni hwie bi
o sorte ho a
me sorte ho a ho na hia me skama me ma me ne me papa no ano no
and said I won't say any how baby
debi me said any how baby me said any how
but ebefa
ebefa
okunumodin but ebefa you know we can't wait say ebe Christmas period na ya san buy in January na ya ba besom they are very important because you do end of the year like this we have a lot of plans for the next year and see we hoping say ebe kwa ba no be between I fine what I say between 31st and on the 1st there's 1 year interval and I'm
yeah
but we be fine what I say star o story no do so na me wo interest e wo Jose Mourinho first 11 ni mo me di me ni hwem no me ya na ya adwene mum But most of the things that coaches take into consideration, number 2 some of best 11. In any na na born and kwa. In any na born and kwa. 1, baby I will free. 2, relationship are only coach in the war. 3, country are dominating pa. So Obia ni Joseph Mourinho. I want the coaching career we coach you a countries 4. By countries 4 no. Him found no Gini Dean pa. And also play a key role in it. And so Obia ni say Mourinho a coach you Spain, a coach you Portugal, a coach you England, no we coach you Italy. These are the 4 countries I will coach and country be how man fan count.
Yeah.
Ebi wo ha man fan count.
Okochi or Portugal.
Spain.
Yeah.
Italy and England. That is the 4 countries I will coach. And I say ebi wo baby. Say mini baby abi.
Mini baby abi.
So baby I dominate here. Also play a key role. And the last one. Tima no one love among the teams who coach here. Any tima na time awo ho no osia quality players dodo. And also play a key role. Intimation list ni mu a relationship is part.
That's a relationship is part there can say players be wom.
Oh sir.
Na yentia na esi friend ne papa na so free esi ne ba.
Say bia esi and friend ne papa but obi ono so wo imba more than 11. Say esi na. Because na me share list ni mu. Me ne ya adwen among the goalkeepers our fan in sem Peter Cech is the best. Na me share ono Casillas. Real Madrid. But the reason why Casillas seem to be making the list here. During Mourinho time, I bet Lopez be buying, okay?
Yeah. Diego Lopez.
Now I started benching Casillas, no, okay? Into me, sure, so Honobama, a bear Casillas, a coincidence.
Oh, but so between me and him say Peter Cech and him that Casillas. Say about goalkeeping.
Really?
Yes. If it comes to say a goalkeeper, yeah, I would always take Peter Cech. Say a goalkeeper, say that goal.
Mutala. As somehow they made it more than you.
Well, we'll be adding a day. But for me, where I'm sitting, I think Peter Cech is better than Casillas.
Is it the best goalkeeper who won Premier League era from 1992?
The best goalkeeper I mean.
Oh, Premier League era.
Yeah.
It's Peter Cech.
Yeah, from 1992 now. Premier League ne start here.
Yeah, be no.
Be 2002 more.
Well, they say 80s in there in Premier League.
Be 2000s ni mo ban there.
From 1992 be in there, you think he's the best goalkeeper?
I think Peter Cech is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. When it comes to
so
say that
challenge say who be debate man say is the best goalkeeper, Jose Mourinho.
I wasn't surprised.
Time on our Porto one on the goalkeeper.
Porto, I think it was
was it a Portuguese?
Yeah, it was a Portuguese. Is it Mwefinidin, no, or yeah, number 1 even
for Portuguese national team.
Yeah, Portuguese national
FC
team.
Porto.
Yeah,
but I doubt say or not bet my consistent much more than Peter Cech. For Julio Cesar, I doubt he will make the list. For Rio Patricio, I doubt. For Lopez and Casillas, I doubt. But I think I agree with him on Peter Cech. But imagine him say
Victor Bayer.
Yes.
Victor Bayer and I'm Victor Bayer.
Yeah. So they were all part of that famous Portuguese team, no?
Porto team no moje.
2004 Champions League. If you Monaco and them. No, must also call the Euros, no? They could do final. They lost to Greece, right?
Yeah, Greece.
Who said no? Be referred. Was say. So what can say? Portugal team was not one of the best team in the 2016.
Wajit Cup. And you're one of the best. Wajit Cup.
Yes. Okofaba no be so de that Greece team no be here mfacho ho. Okay nra.
Yeah.
Nti menene ya John Peter Cech. Baby am ya disagree kakra. Zanetti.
Why?
Zanetti.
Xavier Zanetti. Oh yeah, disagree. Xavier Zanetti being
born as a right back. I would disagree. maybe relationship need nipa bang. Zanetti will be in.
Nanka teams are Mourinho a coach, you know.
I don't think you know the Zanetti very well.
Maybe Anka teams are Mourinho a coach, you know. Anka why now be fan as right back. No, for when kind teams are coaching Porto than the best right back.
Sergio Ramos.
Obefa Sergio. But Sergio Ramos was not a right back. Mourinho converted him into a centre back. They say, baby, I'm no tea. They say, baby, I'm no tea. You can say, but Sergio Ramos, Obi shall no Bisao, Sergio Ramos, both position, but unka two. The last time Sergio Ramos played as right back was Ache. Mourinho buy no converted no.
The reason why make us say, meaning say Don Terry Carvalho you no go area. But Zanetti nanga have
You are not arguing about even Lucio being in it, but it's Zanetti.
But Zanetti was a fantastic
But Lucio Carvalho everything.
No, but I feel Zanetti was a fantastic player.
Zanetti, imagine me say, one year consistent as a right back, but rather as a midfielder.
But Mourinho time at Inter Milan, he was more of a right back.
No,
or a right left back. No, but left back. Not make on a ball right back.
Or a right winger.
Yes, but
Mourinho time, what ball the wing back position?
Yeah,
Chivu.
Yeah,
any Macon.
Chivu
was later that
it was Zanetti.
Okay, it was later that Maicon joined. Yeah, but now Oshas here team not unbeaten.
Yeah,
it was Zanetti who was playing as
right. 2010.
So do you think that Mourinho carry Zanetti is the best right back?
No, but Zanetti is a very disciplined player, and Mourinho Oshe team now they are full of leaders who team now are very experienced and disciplined players.
It is not just about being talented.
No.
Yeah.
These are players who actually, fit into a system and they understood the philosophy.
They are disciplined. They stick to the task. Because I don't think William Gallas is the best left back. But you don't need a
remember how?
But away.
Clear example now. What can I say? William Gallas. William Gallas was the best days of as a central defender.
Yeah. But at Chelsea, he was playing more of a left back.
So it means once Sergio Ramos was a right back before, you can make a case for him. When Spain was winning the World Cup, not boy.
When Spain were winning the World Cup,
yeah,
center back.
It was a center back when he piqué.
Not put your boy.
Hey, debut. Then he was playing as a right back. Yeah.
It is obvious.
Not put your war no.
Not piqué.
Not piqué consistent. Not piqué consistent. It was. I think it was.
It was you and Sergio
Ramos.
So when are now you're consistent right back?
I think it was.
But they had was it Abdullah? They had the right back.
But it wasn't. Let me check it.
The consistent back four
was it 2010?
Was Sergio Ramos, Piqué, Puyol, and 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄 for the Spanish national team. It was Sergio Ramos, Piqué, Puyol, and 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄 as their back four. They were the consistent back four at about the Spanish national team. And our team, you want Piqué, Puyol, and Piqué, and Sergio Ramos. Ramos will be the right back. One situation, no. Into me Ramos in the last 20 years, he's the best defender.
Sergio Ramos.
Ramos.
In the last 20 years,
he's the best defender.
Sergio Ramos is the best defender. Hey.
Yeah. Who will be on the neighbor?
Mimi will be on the neighbor. Sergio Ramos is your best defender in the last 20 years.
Yes.
What sign John Terry Munina?
John Terry.
What sign Van Dijk Munina?
Van Dijk.
What sign Vidic Munina?
Or no, a complete defender. I told you the wide back. I told you the central defense. Or not goals.
Well, it's in center
defensive midfield in the
air. Defensive center forward. Say you know team no normal.
Sergio Ramos, in the last 20 years, he's the best defender. On the boss Cannavaro.
Sergio Ramos in ball Boche Cannavaro.
Who's a where you good see where you Obia on the opinion about some things there.
Yeah.
But there are some one or two things there. The same man there. When you free when you I don't think there is any defender cry in the Champions League. Watch goes to Ramos.
No.
In the Champions League.
No.
No, I don't think there is any defender. What more games? Eddie Amane mine. As Sergio Ramos. Say you would defend the beer. Ne mine. What ball la sen. Wabombo pan. We need a lot of caps than Sergio Ramos. On the corner, some of the coaches were envy about him. And somebody decided to say, "Yeah, by force." They have to take a decision on him. The real Cristiano Ronaldo money goes more minor. Ramos no at the matches by Yama ne what situation no? It is what to make coach said Ramos. No one to mamba o first level one. Magnum say more political.
Maybe and you know what? And yes, you're more political. Maybe I'm trying to play the devil's advocate for Jose. On it. 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 and Terry Ejuma or Chelsea. They were super successful. That period, no. 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, Terry were unstoppable.
Majatun. Mention 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 kada san ni Ejuma or Portugal.
Yeah.
What I say? It is a member boss Sergio Ramos at a right back there. I said could be Bobra central defense anymore. But my central defenders no, me say that need problem with it. Because among all these players, only one player not deny Ejuma for more than one team. Defenders never honor. Only one player not deny Ejuma for more than one team. What's the situation no?
Yeah.
Zanetti or deny Ejuma or Inter. Don't tell you deny Ejuma or Chelsea. Gallas or deny Ejuma or Chelsea. It's only 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 not deny Ejuma or Porto and Chelsea. Player like that, no, it means there is something in him a coach nepe. And then I very technical. 100 year. Osha me pe way asem me yada way when I'm feeling now. What happened my big mistake? In some were first level ni mu papa. Mutala. Me say in the last 20 years I don't say my own agent dey wo coach mu. The best defender no we is Sergio Ramos. The nation no ombody din ka de ho. But the Sergio Ramos. Into say oh yeah we na say Ramos and be man. Even the right backs. Members are net din. But one person so Obuano, but on me make a case for him to be in the first 11. But the person be born in because he was a very good player. It's Ivanovic. Me born in. But for Ramos, he should be in. Mutala. Somebody who know or they actually call you Makakra.
Yeah.
In the Premier League era from 1992 based in there, is there any left back you better than Ashiko?
Patrice Evra.
Oh, man, you for the question too. There is no left back better than Ashiko.
Not even Robertson.
Robertson, man.
Liverpool.
Oh, Patron time. What situation? So, me for say, Peter Check, man, in the yard, John Terry 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, man, in the yard. But the lateral defense, I will go for Sergio Ramos and Ashiko. But Obi not say anything. And what you need also.
Etienne dos wo pa. Yes players be dwa say, "Hey, na papa yi, ma me bo ma oni de me yema onyi na won fa man ka."
Mutala Makelele will name say Chelsea. Michael Essien. Born nko ade ya Makelele. Makelele dia oya number 6 and number 8 together. Obo na Makelele, you don't need the number 8. You just need the number 10. Makelele no. On the board, we also cover space. And we also cover on the pitch, no. Essien was close, but no Makelele will name kakra. Now a perfect replacement for him, our Chelsea. But Makelele no name kakra. I say Michael Essien. So me, I will go for still Makelele and Frank Lampard. So me, my own Michael Essien to be making less now. And ya me ya baby. Ozil dia on any personal relationship. My sister Ozil no, me ni ma de kwa next.
That's all Essien so personal relationship. When you say chama Ghana nyina.
Essien dia na dia. Ono Essien na yere fi Africa ha nti ono Africa or buy news. What does it? If Africa and you know buy news. What does it?
Yeah.
Into holiday. Na Essien dia na dia na very historical. Kwan yon fa so nya no. Kwan yon fa so sign e free ho. Na kwesi we nya replacement for Makelele. Unza Makelele ne Lampard na bo. But I suppose me call for Makelele ahead of Michael Essien. Lampard I agree. Mesut Ozil is purely relationship. So say football na yebono.
Would you this on you Ozil? Or not Tom Ozil from Madrid?
That's Ozil then
but Ozil
he was the one who sold Ozil.
Yeah, he sold Ozil and brought in Di Maria. But Ozil played his best football at Real Madrid. I think that season.
So that is where even the question mark should be.
That season,
also born the best football Real Madrid.
Of course. That is where he got his assist and he go Bebli Nana because.
Yes, so Ozil born the best football ever Real Madrid.
That is what I believe. Mesut Ozil played.
And you honey who the year. But the best football, honor boy.
Honor born the
behind
best football.
You can't BBC.
Honor born the best football.
Ozil the man said the best football.
Because Arsenal. As a man now can. Na nedu pa.
And what you man see money there.
Ozil best football Arsenal. Na see who Ozil Arsenal crowd na akofom. When he was assisting Cristiano Ronaldo more and you know Ronaldo is a goal machine. It's a do one and share. That is where Ozil accumulated a lot of assists.
Also there on Cristiano Ronaldo they are not penalty because of the way are not creative chances man no.
Of
course.
Also
number 10, or Messi the role number 10 no. Also need to be served among the new.
Maybe I'm no. Between Ozil and Alexis Sanchez, the Bobo Asta, I will take Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, no say role different.
There be the make and your role different. I see it because
David Silva
and your role na make
who is the best?
What's it then?
David Silva and Mesut Ozil who is the best?
David Silva and Mesut Ozil.
Yeah.
Say me choose a number 10. I would always go for if I say Mesut Ozil.
Hey, Mutala.
Say me choose a number 10. I'll go for Mesut
between
Ozil.
David Silva and Mesut Ozil.
Chief creator.
I'll go for Mesut Ozil.
And then they walk fast about.
I mean go fast some my some question.
Mesut Ozil need David Silva.
David Silva. And I'm saying I will choose Mesut Ozil over David Silva.
Hey,
it looks like you don't know the players yourself.
Hey. Wow.
No, me can first know what I say. Any role na me count. I'm talking about say the wabe ball. Na say it because a defender. Virgil van Dijk.
So you say Ozil a ball as David Silva.
No, the first one and I make me see even an Arsenal. I will take Alexis Sanchez. Time at Arsenal more successful than Mesut Ozil.
Oh, said the success role is different.
And your role,
I'm just looking at number 10.
And your role na make count. Yeah, can't the wabe ball. Na say it be ko team mu. Ni aka say defender about ball. Eche obia o team ni. Meboa. Yeah, can't the wabe ball irrespective of your role. So you goalkeeper ampoa. Your time is measured. So what's your time? David De Gea. So a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
By his impact at Manchester United, it is better. And I said the why of Manchester United is better than what Rashford has done at Manchester United throughout their careers. So what I say. So Mesut Ozil, Ozil time Real Madrid, he was a super player. No, Ozil was good.
So you pick Mesut Ozil ahead of David Silva?
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I will always pick Mesut Ozil because Ozil has something special with him.
Mutala.
Even though David Silva is a super player, David Silva,
Ozil wa Debia Silva any.
Ozil has that some touch be at Real Madrid, and then Ozil Arsenal make Ozil Real Madrid.
Make Ozil as a player.
And it's make Ozil Real Madrid, and then Ozil Arsenal. They say now. Arsenal they say now for your turn I disappointed near the other. Ozil at Real Madrid. Quite die.
So Ozil coming in, and then Hazard obviously. DJ Drogba obviously will be in. We're saying Cristiano Ronaldo film. So what's on the list now?
No, Ronaldo they are in it.
They may surprised that there was no player from Spain. May surprise Kaka.
Na Spain why not go be fan? Because can Spanish for no my huge man da.
And I say in Real Madrid.
Okokochi Real Madrid no.
Yeah.
Now no Real Madrid team na Spain for say na next starting.
Oh, that's we
apart from Ramos and Casillas.
You no ko ball Kadira Alonso no.
So Xavi Alonso ba later. Okay, Xavi Alonso ba later. No more no so. So for say no more no.
So Casillas, Sergio Ramos, Xavi
Alonso. 3 names say Marcelo na ebo ne contract mo and na ebo. 2. It wasn't it was Abeloa at that time. Abeloa onye good.
Abeloa there. Abeloa onya the lack Real Madrid.
It was as a Benzema mo.
It was Benzema, Cristiano
Ronaldo, Ozil, Kaká mo. So Spain for no mundo also.
But I think the Spanish boy should have been Ramos. But Ninian came for an. Let me know who is.
No, but you see, sorry, let me interject.
Oh,
but I don't know what Ramos did under Mourinho. You are forced to say Ramos should. These are players he won things with. These are players who made him relevant as a coach. It is can you only
Ramos Ozil Adia Ramos Anje.
Ozil. Maintain your Ozil.
Say Ozil woman.
Ozil was more impactful in his team than Ramos was. That's the point. What did Ramos do for them? It was after he left that Ramos became the Ramos we do. Or during his time, 3 or 4 years old, Madrid. How impactful was Ramos to Jose Mourinho? That's why you have a problem with Zanetti.
Valued Nicolas Pepe. Everyone say defender and Pepe more than Ramos. Because that time later on the Pepe benya issue. We buy and Varane buy no, and on the Pepe benya issue because edu we na Pepe prepra and oniam nyamon say motimi ko twa twa bi ni ama red card. Ti Varane we team no na Mourinho started having issues with Pepe. Okaya or press conference we oka say Pepe ni problem you know one your friend Varane. That is the only problem.
But Mutala Yakubu no, it's a strong team.
Yeah.
Almost my favorite players in Yawu.
Oh yeah, bench and nipa 5 one out on better bench amano.
Out of this way.
Why do we need 𝐾𝐂𝐊? Like oh yeah 5
5 bench players are automatically 2 midfielders. 2
defenders. No kind of Udo be 5 players. Udo obeka say Mourinho ye bench a sebe nko de omo betena bench aman our team we.
Mefa Ramos.
Okay.
Mefa 𝐶𝐿.
Okay.
Mefa Michael Essien. Mefa Michael Essien. 𝐶𝐿. Ramos. Samuel Eto'o. Yeah.
Nazare Eto'o then okay. Eto'o was at Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Chelsea was saying Chelsea. Chelsea time.
Oh, one of the few players on number 2 teams. Oh, sir, Obenu year you with different clubs, sir. Bibi wo muntu Osaka say enkofa de we bra.
Unfa Sule Muntari.
No.
Unfa Cambiaso.
No.
Unfa Water Samuel.
No.
Unfa Lucio.
Lucio no say you 2 defenders already.
Okay.
And those 2 defenders was Ramos.
Unfa Julio Cesar.
Any 𝐶𝐿. No.
Unfa Diago Milito.
No.
Unfa Goran Pandev.
No.
Okay.
No. Anything Mafa you can say Michael Essien, Mafa 𝐶𝐿, Mafa Sergio Ramos, Mafa Samuel Eto'o. The last player make me consider will be to say Matic.
Nemanja Matic.
Yes.
Nana Adu.
Let me say, almost a coach be no be a for more than one team. Sadi Pakono over the good books.
Na say Pep Guardiola ne Yaya Toure ejuma more than once but in him the do team.
Pep Guardiola situation no. Obeto Yaya wo City.
The Mourinho the cover Matic free by Chelsea by the time on it no matter ba sana oba.
Obeka Matic. Fabregas. Sam Medford no.
Yeah.
Yes. Until me consider Matic.
Okay.
My coach team we my top player we. Me coach team we am say san kofa ne mra. Ono na nya adwuma Man United. Matic.
Oni ni
So
adwuma.
it means Matic you na adwuma 3 teams right?
Yeah, oni ni adwuma.
Udala is a strong first level I just say Mourinho and then the nko for no etuma ya.
Okay.
Omodi call the kunde ekumanim. Cedric Soare. One of the players imagine so manya lucky football mo ba kono no.
When you luck for football.
Yes. Omaya lucky football yes, that is the word. Me who know I was Southampton, but me who the year when Portugal was winning the Euros no. He was in that team. And on your opportunity to make it that move to Arsenal. Arsenal make us on yes successful as a player because say that matches be. But when you lack and then big teams anymore, I think it's time for him to move on. Me who say on your opportunity to Champions League during the midweek he be. against PSV. And we could do second half. No coach inside Ben White can be movie. So, no opportunity to call a different club. Maybe the Spanish teams in Libya. A bit more one man a career need to make successful. Mohamed Salah, I doubt January. But in the summer, he may make a move to Saudi. Looking at the kind of money APP move through Hobasa, almost they pay Mohamed Salah to join them now. One of the Saudi clubs with me in the summer. January, I doubt. But eventually, I just why in the summer no. At the end of the year, Liverpool bia, ni European football bia, Salah eh. The account is okwa Sikaba. No be see Egypt ye. So me for say Mohamed Salah, the next summer is likely to move on. Mutala just quick one on the game say about na Josiah and Bebli go me use na no meka bi. And no Europa League so you wear the good stage.
Yeah.
And I think the big teams will be qualified. And that's Leverkusen. One of the few teams that European competition this year, also 100% record. I think I quite be slow for some of these teams and I want to say. One head year I do second round and fatigue setting in. Because they were winning games in the Bundesliga, winning games in the Europa League. Up to now, Obian to me say no. Mutala. We are almost getting to December ending. Still Obian to me say by Leverkusen. And I feel say Xabi Alonso is still doing a great job at Leverkusen team. So my member teams no more opportunity are qualifying in our pass. City should come back into a consistent winning ways. Because after almost a month now on to me winning game no. Hard fought to win against Luton Town last weekend. And then on my work I met were hosting Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace form no so I on and off. Otna feel my Bournemouth be no. Otna feel my Liverpool be no. Or come Manchester City at this crucial moment. A difficult grounds, but I met Mama City so I give Mama City straight win. Arsenal, Brighton, and Hove Albion. But say now, last season they are 2 of okay.
Yeah.
One of the teams who deny Arsenal from winning the Premier League title. A lot of changes about this particular season. Over team come the Europa League and run now. A lot of changes in the bar into the first 11. Players will be echo bench there, but may I say no Sunday 4:30, you know, all these players will be fit to be see a kind of mom. So again, I will still go for Arsenal win over Brighton and Hove Albion. Man U and Liverpool. A straight win for Liverpool. Man U cannot stand this current Liverpool team. And I'm hoping that Chelsea will beat Sheffield United. And then Nottingham Forest against Tottenham Hotspur. How our Tottenham came back, won their last game, you know. I think that Postecoglou will pick it up. Into remember double chance over Nottingham Forest. And of course, Real Madrid win against Villarreal. Those are my picks. I'm touching on.
Okay.
Games this weekend.
Okay, Nana Adu and Alton and Kano and the WhatsApp line is very, very active. It is 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. What do message the bar making kind Eddie amount? Josiah, good morning.
Boss, morning. From where?
Yeah, I mean, I do.
So, weekend na chassis.
Sir.
We also be brave so good. Group no. We say a birthday we. Yeah, share. Say bit me yes, you bit me be aka ho. Oh God. Mutala.
Yeah.
If there's one manager I would wish say one day many the vets na see a bon komo. Na ma share how he managed to come into coaching and how he managed to win all the things he's won. Mutala is Mourinho. No, what was it? If catch was there? Players who play for Mourinho, players who have played for Ferguson, players who play under charismatic coaches, when they are done with their careers, Mutala, they always have a lot to say. Because experience is what under coach is saying. and our coaches now you my body, you know. See, they are enormous. So a coach like Mourinho, any player who gets the chance would allow to play under such a coach. Would you players no? Look at Mourinho's coaches. The last time I said this, but I think one listener didn't really understand. Because you see, when you look at Pep's players, Pep's players look like pawns to me.
They look like what?
Pawn. Like chess. As a
they are being controlled.
They are timid for me.
But players from Mabo under Pep can say one thing you have to learn under Pep Guardiola is you have to be humble. You have to
no Pep teaches you. Pep actual football.
No, almost you have to understand. Say he's the manager and you are just the servant.
Yes, it's America just say Pep players. Timid. Pep players. I don't see
the hunger, desire, fight.
Oh, it's not even about the hunger and the desire. But I see if I put a Mourinho player here and I put a Pep player here, even if the both of them have played under each manager for 5 years, trust me, the Mourinho player will have a lot to say with regards to a coach like Mourinho than the Pep player will have to say.
Of course, there are so many stories with Mourinho.
With Mourinho, see, he teaches you things. You see, Pep will teach you the game. Pep will make you understand. Your knowledge about football will broaden. You understand the game because Pep players always retain your more. See, it's always about the football.
Yeah.
But Mourinho talks about things other than what? Than football. Things related to life.
Mourinho is in the life of the players.
Yeah.
Unlike Pep.
That is why you look at all Mourinho's players. Zlatan, Eto'o, Balotelli. See, mention all the stubborn players. But all these players have stories to tell when it comes to Mourinho. I don't know because the Pep Guardiola players, when they are done with Pep Guardiola, you don't hear anything. Can't anything special about Pep Guardiola. Yes, he's a good coach. But aside coaching, see, it's not. I don't think it's fun working with Pep Guardiola. It's not fun work, and I'm being honest because if today Kevin De Bruyne should stop playing football, there's nothing exceptional you say about Pep. The only thing you say about Pep is he's a good manager and you see he makes you understand the game, yes. But then there's more to football than this. And that is why I'm looking at the list Mourinho has dropped. Mutala, and I feel some players will be disappointed if they are to take it personal.
Now, often the personal, I say,
oh no, you don't get it. You don't get it because some players be Kuomuama Mourinho down.
Bebli.
Players be Kuomu. See, and one of the players are Oshe de Kuni. Emma Mourinho was Samuel Eto'o. Especially when Eto'o left Barcelona to Inter Milan. And he was playing as a number 10 in that team where Diego Milito was what? The striker.
We know about from the wings.
Eto'o was even more clinical than the strikers over there. But Eto'o has, and you see, Mourinho's mind games, the psychology aspect of what? Of the game, no? See, it's unmatched. The things he can tell players, and the players will move on to the pitch, and they will kill themselves. Mutala coach be any team here. Go and count the number of players that Mourinho has told them they should ignore the Ballon d'Or, but they are the best players in the world. Ibrahimovic, Hazard. See, he told these players they are the best. They should forget about Ronaldo and Messi, but they are actually the best people. You don't know what Mourinho can tell you. Mourinho can talk into a player's ears and see the player will feel like he's in a war zone. So the guys, see, the guy is a coach. Mourinho is a coach. You can argue and say whatever you want to say about him. But the guy is one of the few coaches that any player who starts to talk about Mourinho, me who's a player be I can be born here from Mourinho. It's how he lived with his players. And just imagine that story he spoke about. Was it Balotelli when they traveled to Russia?
Russia for the Champions
League. No, if you're playing, you see, these are the kind of things. See, players want to associate themselves with. It's not just about winning, but it's about learning. I'm looking at the list. Mutala, you see, that's why sometimes when you follow the papers, the tabloids, too much, you might not actually see what's happening or what happens between coaches and players. Because the list that I'm seeing here, Mutala, you have how many of the players? Almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the players played for Chelsea. 8 of the players who Mutala played for Chelsea. You have 7 of them playing in the same era. That's the 2004 Chelsea to 2007. 3 years, a 3-year span. Mourinho has been in the football business close to 30 years. But a guy comes out with the first 11 and 8 have played for Chelsea. 7 played in the same generation. Mutala, it tells us one thing. That even if you should ask Mourinho now, the best team he's ever coached is that Chelsea team from 2004 to 2007. It's not even debatable. Said the best team I will coach in Mourinho's career to date is that Chelsea team. He never won the Champions League with them. But he loved the team because the team represented how he wanted to coach. Mourinho never had issues with that team. He enjoyed the job over there. Didn't he win the treble with Inter Milan?
Yeah.
Didn't he win his first Champions League with Porto? He did. But you look at the number of Chelsea players over there who played from 2004 to 2007. You have Czech over there, JT is there, Carvalho is there, William Gallas is there, Makelele is there, Lampard is there, Drogba is there. All these players played for Mourinho and for Chelsea. So that should tell you, say, Mourinho has so much love for Chelsea, and whenever maybe he remembers his best time as a coach, his memory takes him back to that Chelsea team. Because for you to coach Porto, for you to coach Chelsea, move to Inter, Madrid, move back to Chelsea, come to Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspurs, and then AS Roma. Mutala, 8 teams or 7. 7 teams. But then you create your first 11 and you have 8 of these players playing for one team. Mutala, I should tell you one thing. That Mourinho still loves the Chelsea team he coached. And to him, that Chelsea team was the best team he's ever coached. Look at the positions that Chelsea players in here. It's just Zanetti. It's just Mesut Ozil. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just 3.
Just 3. So that should even tell you, say, Anka, obet me name me a whole 11 made up of Chelsea players.
Now so obet my but it's impossible to kick some players.
It's America said he could have named an 11 made up of only Chelsea players without adding any other player from any other team.
Yeah.
He's never won the Champions League with them. He's never won the treble with them. So you should be asking, why is Mourinho so obsessed with that 2004 Chelsea team? And the reason is that that team Mutala, that team team Mourinho system na say, the philosophy na say, ko jina park so bo sina Mourinho pena. It was that team. It was that team that considered 15 goals in 38 games in a season. 15 goals in 38 games. Unprecedented. They kept 24 clean sheets. Mutala, how many teams can do that? That was prime Mourinho. That time, that Chelsea team was managed by prime Mourinho. Not Mourinho. That defensive Mourinho But they were still scoring goals and they were winning games.
Pragmatic Mourinho.
I'm telling you. A true baby, I don't want to be sure. Team sent team breaking defense. They were worried and they started I don't know criticism. Say guy they own BM. He parks the bus or easy because they were not able to That defense was impregnable. You can't break down that defense. John Terry, William Carvalho, No, you can't break down the defense. I feel certain players should have made this list.
Like
Looking at the achievement under Mourinho, Lucio is one of the players who should make this team. No, Lucio was one of the finest players under Mourinho.
Ramos, Lucio.
What's Ramos's achievement? The highlight under Mourinho here thing. What is the Mourinho so about the players are under the way because the coaching career players of which me about and you are mentioning Sergio Ramos. What has Sergio Ramos done or what did he do under Mourinho? Because one of Mourinho, the greatest achievement with Madrid was earning 100 points and scoring a record 120 plus goals in a season, and that has nothing to do with the defense. So maybe that is where Ronaldo is coming in, because at least League no G and he broke records. 100 points until later Barcelona where he equals 100 points. No? He scored 120 plus goals. But see, Obiange di La Liga muda.
There been a one for Ronaldo and Shimahwana.
And America said so. Even with Ronaldo, Ronaldo played under him for the time awarding at Real Madrid, but they won the league once. But then you can't take Ronaldo out of the equation. He only had the chance to coach Ronaldo during one stint at Real Madrid, where they only won the one league title. They never won the Champions League. But Ronaldo is still there. In Russia, players on your Champions League, no, only 2 find themselves in the team. That's Javier Zanetti and Ricardo Carvalho.
Yeah.
He only won league titles with them. But then it's about the impact. And you see, these coaches, despite the fact that they have issues with some of these players, Mutala, they understand and appreciate the quality of the players. So Hazard is there, and I'm not surprised that Mourinho still, despite the fact that he had issues with Hazard during the second coming with Chelsea, say Hazard wasn't tracking back, Hazard wasn't doing this. Hazard was one of the reasons why he left Chelsea. In the second time, Hazard still makes it to Mourinho's team.
Despite all the troubles.
All the troubles, need issues. Even Ozil, I was surprised. Send me who Ozil was. I was surprised. Send me who Ozil was. And can you be asking, say, now Mesut Ozil mpodi or yeah then when maybe Mourinho can push you can say Lampard into Ozil's role and make way for Michael Essien and Esteban Cambiaso. But it's because maybe during the entire managerial career, who play at say Ozil that. And what makes Ozil stand out is the creativity. And even Mourinho appreciates that. Mourinho's only issue with Ozil was the work rate.
And Ozil is not that type of player.
That's why later he sold him off to what? To Arsenal. You won't get that from Ozil. Ozil won't give you that. And you see, sometimes this is also some of the tactics our coaches be heading to get the best out of their players.
Yeah.
You criticize them because Mourinho has done it to several players, even Luke Shaw. Or the idea that.
But Luke
Shaw still remains Manchester United, one of Manchester United's best left back in the last 10 years.
Luke Shaw did not and elbow ball.
Also, no control Luke Shaw or partners. And you see, he had issues with these players because of the fact that he wanted to. And you see, Mourinho is that type. Mutala, they are not moved by how the world is moving. They stick to their principles. There will be those that are flat screen about or see they be me time near use black and white. In the black and white my head me to see AC hall. And one because yeah use CD and now we can say a pen drive. Yeah use cassette. Because he understands, and you see, that's how he made it as what? As a manager.
So he wanted to stick with those principles.
Exactly. So me say, look at Mourinho at Chelsea and Inter Milan. Madrid, the man sign because of Madrid for the way they did things over there, the culture at Madrid. But look at Chelsea and look at Inter Milan, where he had total control over those teams. And look at the teams, the players that played for Mourinho in those teams, and you see real leaders in those teams. You see players who were tactically disciplined in those teams. So today he mentions Javier Zanetti as what? The right back. There's a guy who has capped for Argentina 145 times.
Yeah.
Go and check. In the history of Argentina, many players have such numbers. 145 times for the Argentine national team.
And Javier Zanetti, Oshena, he's a typical Jose Mourinho player.
Typical utility,
dedicated, discipline. It is all about the
Aspilicueta.
Yeah.
Aspilicueta.
Yeah.
Yes, I can say Aspilicueta was built in the mode of what? Zanetti.
Oshe Mourinho players baby are on shadan to am ho asem owo. Abontin party. Man United for na ya sign the record.
Maicon.
As it's just about the football. They are focused on the game.
See, and you see it also has to do with what Mourinho tells these players.
Yeah.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic be no catcher and also see he is the best in the world. Or no catcher Zlatan says Zlatan is the best in the world. And Zlatan will go onto the pitch and he will see the rest of the players as if he's levels above them. Now that was what Mourinho was telling him. Mourinho was telling Hazard he is the best in the world. He should.
Yeah, he said this several times.
He said he should forget about the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or isn't given to the best in the world.
And the funny thing is, time I know Kasache Hazard, and that was the time Messi, Ronaldo, Asoja,
but he was.
He kept saying it in interviews that Hazard is the best.
Hazard is the best in the world. So why would the player kill himself for a manager like this? I have only some few reservations. Mutala, seriously.
Okay.
Drogba, yes, you can argue, but he had Milito.
Oh, they Drogba 70. I don't know.
No, he had Milito.
Then, why do you still see? I said, did you remember? No one say, oh yeah, some super striker. That's one who Drogba sa.
Oh, Mutala. You see, Mutala. Drogba was Drogba had 2 decent seasons during his Chelsea career. Drogba was never the consistent center forward. If we are talking about, Inter America say if today Drogba was still playing, Mutala, he'll be struggling because he'll be bashed for his numbers. He'll be criticized for his numbers. So take Drogba from that generation, put him in any team now or the Chelsea team now, and imagine he's not getting the numbers. Social media will make it worse for him. Inter America, there are certain strikers out. Mutala, you see. If you take them from one generation and put them in the other, they'll struggle. And I've told you, I've also mentioned the style of the play, how he wants to face the opposition pole with his back. So what he has here, and at least work with the players around him. But I'm saying, Eto'o was one of Mourinho's finest strikers. But he knows that Drogba understands the system now. So with this team, I feel that the only inclusions the woman was the fact that Gallas was at left back. And Ashley Cole, I don't know, but Ashley Cole Evra. Those arguments, I don't know, but it's not a bad 11. This is a typical Mourinho 11 that can go the season losing just one match, 38 games.
One match one be shown Pep.
And try now Pep. Now team no this year no. But this team, the attack alone can get you over 100 goals. Hazard, Drogba, Ronaldo, with Ozil playing behind them. Where you have Makelele and Lampard.
But at the end, everyone said there is no single Man U player in
no. He wouldn't put any Man United player.
By his time at Man United, all the players were gone. Now, Vidic Muniho.
Those players would have been the players and coming super.
Of course.
Vidic, Evra, those players. But he never had those players over there. Now,
imagine he had Paul Scholes. No. Ryan Giggs, discipline.
No, when you did, they've all left. It was Rooney. He got a chance to work with.
And it was the twilight years of Rooney. Now he was fading out and all that.
I think say with that one, Mutala.
Yeah.
You see how biased the media can be sometimes.
Why?
Media, they can be very biased.
Why are you saying that?
Last week, or if not Monday, if it was last week, I was here telling you, it would be fair for Mauricio Pochettino to go to the market and get players.
Yeah.
But then people were asking, say, why? Now players don't wait for no more bear. But Ange Postecoglou is saying the same thing. No one is questioning him.
Say Tottenham.
What? No, why? What, double standard saying. Why should he be Tottenham in Tian Kanwasen? But when Ange, when Pochettino says the players he pra into your top players about yes, and your more one bedding. No, it doesn't. It's not fair. If these coaches know, say, or if you think they don't know, say these players are way proud bed or whatever, they know. But Mutala, there is no time for them. They have to get a result. So Angie saying, say, or compare new players about. They need to what? Get in certain players for because the centre back role now. No one is questioning him because it's Ange Postecoglou and it's Tottenham Hotspur. Because it's not a Pochettino who is saying that. Because Tottenham Hotspur having spent £1 billion in what? The last 4 or 5 years. Mm-hmm. Hey. Casemiro to the PSG. You did that story here.
Yeah. PSG so munyana.
You see?
But the French media is questioning them. Say, I don't know, Mama. Say, open the experience. They should have left Verratti. Oh.
Which Verratti? No, Verratti injury when I seen Casemiro. Casemiro hasn't gone this long for.
No,
with
no,
such
open experience.
No, Casemiro gives you something Verratti won't give you.
Consistency.
And you see, Verratti is a different. He's one of the few players. Since let me say Paul Scholes, with the way they are built, that are good with the ball and without the ball. Verratti, he knows how to win the ball and he knows how to pass the ball. It's very rare. You don't find players like that. Play a ball no guitar, without the ball too, they are very effective. But then Verratti injury records, Verratti wasn't playing more than 25 games in the league.
Yeah.
And Casemiro gives you something different. A DM who is box to box, who adds what? Goals to it. Casemiro before getting injured at some point was United's the top scorer. So I think that maybe if Ten Hag is not wise enough and allows the guy to go, I'm sure they'll really miss him. Mutala. Let me see the games coming up.
Okay.
I think in Spain, Madrid playing against Villarreal. On the last game, they dropped points. Betis. But I'm looking at how Villarreal can go to the Bernabeu and shock Madrid. And it doesn't look likely for me, Mutala.
At the Bernabeu.
I think Madrid will win that one.
Okay.
Barcelona, for the first time this season. Mutala, I'm not convinced about Barcelona. They are going to the Mestalla.
I'm not sure they are convinced about themselves.
No, because even Xavi came out to say, see, the team is not good enough. After their loss to Royal Antwerp. I say the team is not good enough. And now, at this point, I fear for them. Because on one year, they will allow Madrid to run away with the title if Girona are not consistent. So Barcelona and Shea, they will allow Real Madrid to run away with the title. And now, I don't know what is happening because they still have players who are playing. I'm interested in shutdown doors, sir. But you ask what is happening to the Barcelona team. Is this Xavi that is not being able to churn out the results, come up with the right tactics?
But it seems they started quite well.
No, they started very well. And at some point, I was convinced they'll win the league. At some point, I was convinced Barcelona were going to win the league. But going to the Mestalla, it will be very, very difficult for them. Mutala. They can't win it, but I see this game being a draw.
Being a draw?
Yes, against Valencia. They can win the game. There are certain places or Mokwa. They have very, very good games over there.
Valencia can win.
Oh, Mestalla is one. Mestalla, they always go there. When Madrid go there, they struggle. But when Barcelona go there, they always churn out the result. Girona, Mutala, Omobofi, Alaves. But I just make a share bookmakers no nyomo kano. And I na asa abo mi hu kakra. Because Girona leading the La Liga table, staying at home to play Alaves. Na oshanye ya so ama omuna. Mutalama ebo mi hu kakra. But then I also think that they would want to finish the first half strong. So I think 3 games to end the first half. The first round of games. In that round, Omo Alaves, another team, and Atletico Madrid to play. So far, the only team I show Real Madrid. Aside Madrid, Obient be sure. Not even Barcelona. But then this is another test for them. Especially if Madrid should drop points and they win, it will be huge for them. At least it will give them some breathing space. In Italy, Inter and Simeone, they are going to face Lazio. Mutala, Inter look to be running away with the title. If they win this game,
and here is how.
Oh no,
Juve are still in the mix.
No, Juve are also traveling to Genoa this evening. And I'm saying, there's only 2 points separating Inter and Juventus, first and second on the table. Juventus till now, they need to be winning their games, especially when they are playing before Inter. They need to win their game. What's the last week on Napoli? Mekano said if they don't win that game, they don't have any business challenging Inter for what? The title. Because Inter going to the Stadio Olimpico can pick up a win easily. Ako winning easily. That's Inter Milan. So Juventus should try as much as they can. And you see, funny enough, they are all playing away from home. Juventus should try as much as enough to what? They can to what? To get a win. At least. So that when Inter wins, the points still remains the same.
Easy games.
Easy. Both teams will have some tough time this weekend. Tottenham are winning against Forest in England. I see them winning against Forest. City will be without Haaland. Mutala. Palace, one of the few teams are in recent times. Win. But then the man who masterminds it is not there. Wilfred Zaha. But then it's still Crystal Palace. Mutala, it's going to be very difficult for. And I'm trying to see how City will cope with the absence of Erling Haaland. They got a good win in Serbia in midweek. But then I'm sure he will revert to playing the big boys in this game. Chelsea, Sheffield. Chelsea maybe will win for the first time in a long time. United, Liverpool. Oh. Mutala. Kenten.
I don't see how they are going to win that
game. And I'm saying Kenten.
Even Bruno.
Because Bruno is also out.
And Maguire is out.
People are saying Bruno Sheda no konya as yellow.
Me sure so Sheda. It was.
No, that's the argument. People are saying yellow no yellow.
Me te say for school say sebi ensem hunu na.
Also no yama ka the real the ya je foul it how the referee here dey.
Also sebi ensem.
No, but could it be say he's trying to dodge the game?
No, also Bruno problem or one also only players meet say we need more border. Yeah, they are too enthusiastic. No we feel mo ho say obetime nya red card na we feel no say
game he was
oye we dey man card na no akai say
game be say
yellow card na bibi.
Because see they have most of their best players missing from
Bruno Fernandes I know would want to play in a game like
this. That's
game.
The point. A big game.
He lost his mind on because
it's a frustration.
Frustration
because 3-0 to Bournemouth.
It was frustration. Yeah.
Mutala, but you see, sometimes too, when you have a depleted team, that's where you played well.
That is when Obibe Shema.
Because Obibe Shema
But Anfield, I don't see Manchester United coming away with
last season
a point.
Last season, especially when they remember. Me sure says a video you be yatro. Obi say full time drop. Now, Mutala, the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Arsenal Brighton.
Brighton, the question of last season.
I think this will be the game of the weekend.
Arsenal.
Last season, Brighton, obviously Brighton away. And Brighton's winning away. So it looks like the away teams have been dominant in the last 4 games in all competitions between these two sides. Away teams, and usually they come out on top. But then, Mutala, Arsenal, are they still title contenders?
Arsenal.
Because if there's one thing I believe, Arsenal in recent times were beginning to change people's minds about when it comes to themselves, the team, the psyche of the team, and when it matters most, the mentality they show. Last week, Villa Park, Ejiguye. And you see, sometimes this is the beginning, and you see, almost every team in the league, but at some point, you can go 3-4 games without winning. City had theirs last month. They went almost 5 games without a win until they beat Luton. Spurs, Tottenham, Tottenham, Liverpool, So would this be the time Arsenal will also have to fight hard and get something? Because league is so and that loss at Villa, I just don't know how they are going to respond to that defeat. That defeat away at the Villa Park. Now they are playing at home. But you see, when you are playing against a team like Brighton who have nothing to lose, Mutala is very difficult. Deserve Lusu when Lusu Ejumano Obian Mekana said,
When they say Jumani Empire,
Ejuma na say they are chance in Ejuma as a team near Nedia. So that is where it becomes very difficult because on Oshawa, I asked him, say, oh Shana, the world moves on.
I feel the pressure will be on Arsenal to win.
No, the pressure will be, and you see, especially looking at how good Brighton are against big teams.
And also knowing, say, 𝐾𝐂𝐊, Liverpool versus Manchester United. If the Liverpool
will extend the lead.
It is likely City would beat Crystal Palace
at home.
It will win here.
It will win here. Asema to.
No, because race knows maybe when you drop it 1 point square, it's a problem.
You see, no, at this point, Mutala, at this Christmas now, this is the 10. Baby, I drew no, how no 10 10 points no, for most of the teams in the year. Villa travel to Brentford. That's going to be a huge game for them. But Mutala, this weekend here, I think that we all need to pray for United. Everyone needs to say a prayer for United. Because
yes, Sergio Ratcliffe up a sort of and put taba. And Uncle Four say, there's a big argument out there, especially on Twitter. Say, Graham Potter is not a better coach than Ten Hag. Almost say Ten Hag in your crown. He has also shown something at Ajax. Almost say the league though.
Unfortunately for Potter,
but on person me bisa
yeah.
Graham Potter, boy with Brighton and 𝐒𝐕𝐄 the squad no. Eric Ten Hag, Ajax, the oye. And your league now say you no. I'm talking about the squad and how they play. Why they now say we coaching akum.
Oh, you see with Ajax, you see. When a coach goes to a team like Ajax, last time I was a PSG there, then, na coach call crowd. You see, teams like Ajax, no, Mutala, usually no.
Because I'm saying Ten Hag free Ajax, na.
Oh no, but these teams go through phases like that.
Yeah.
No, Ajax more, Bayern Munich more. After 10 years, be omu dominate here. I do baby.
Yeah, they go through phases like that.
They have to, try
build
again and get to where they are.
Social Ajax team now.
Always see in their respective leagues, Ajax, PSV will always have the best players.
Yeah.
They will go to the Herevens, the Vitesse, the 20s, the AZs, and pick the best players from there and build their team. And there's less pressure because they know say anya their Champions League qualification here. So what you say? And Obiso Shasia, yes. Time Ten Hag by not a Jigu.
Yeah.
But he managed to build it. But then the confidence level of the team is quite different.
Yeah.
Because you know you are Ajax. The referees know Ajax. The teams know Ajax. That alone is a fear factor.
Yeah.
That alone, will make you win certain decisions. But then not at Brighton. It's here too deep because if you had put in Graham Potter at Ajax, maybe equally he would have done same.
Yeah,
maybe he would have won. And you see, one thing too with Graham Potter, that's so unfortunate for him. They say, deserve your resist standard, no. Brighton. That's why the fans said they were playing good football.
No, Deserbi has raised them to
They have raised the standard. So, as a man who say, no, Graham Potter, Deserbi is an upgrade of what?
Yeah.
Graham Potter.
Oh, of course.
And also after he moved to Chelsea, so no.
Uncle Ye.
So you go for questions there. Is this guy good enough? I say, you see, with the two coaches, yes, you can say, one got a chance to lead the team to the Champions League. They did some good stuff. You see, and it's our JJ. Honestly, if woman
Brighton in your Champions League team,
they don't quite Ajax is here. It is the pedigree. Ten Hag got pedigree. Kakra saying Potter, and Potter hasn't convinced anyone say he is good enough to lead a big team.
A big team.
That's the point. Because who coach Ajax obviously you can coach any big team in the world.
That is what.
But if you coach Brighton, you can't coach any. So what I said, if you've coached Ajax before, because Netherlands, they are one of the top sides.
It is the top side there, not one of the
top side. And European football, they are relevant.
Yeah.
When you are talking about a coach coming from Ajax and a coach coming from Brighton and 𝐒𝐕𝐄, what a difference, no so. Into Honum now when be trying, but if I were Potter, I'll be looking at another mid-table team.
Not a big where pressure, there's pressure and all that.
You see Lampard. I wouldn't see Lampard coaching any top 10 team in England again. Penny record. No one is even looking at Lampard. But if he had maintained that Derby County status, so what I say, South Derby County and now by Sheffield be and now bibi no bibi kakra no di tenfa. That would have what? Raised the what? The standard ne kakra. So what I say, who is looking at Lampard? No one is looking at Lampard.
Saudi clubs.
Unless it's a Saudi club. And they mention Lampard. But in England, no top 10 team is looking at Lampard. No. So that's the difference now. So I think with Potter should be looking at a mid-table club B. You see, a Fulham, Everton, those
No, I'm free Brighton. What Chelsea?
No, Brighton were
not.
Brighton, no, we are top 10.
There be no we top 10.
We are top 10.
It was San Quanichi.
Men saying, oh, no, you are building your CV. Do something again with another team. Let us know. Say yes, you are good enough.
United, so person by United.
Then if you are saying that and you are sticking with it, then United is no more a top team.
United is a talk like he wants to show say he's a good manager.
So show it with the average club.
And working with Chelsea. Jimmy person me call United.
Say teams though. Mutala Yakubu.
Okay, Josiah Quaye Nana Adu and kind of Tony Bebli no the predictor no. Abreye now yash and the games are and so there are games in the various European leagues. I think there are games in Spain, there are games in Italy, Juventus de Genoa. It is going to be a big one. Matches ready and there be Tony Bebli at the Bebri CCR. Tony Bebli, the predictor, no ever pray about the Saturday and kind a few messages. So, but we say good morning. Jose Mourinho and Nana do no difference. How on net didn't they include these players in their all-time best 11? Maicon, Samuel, that is what Samuel Cambiaso, Lucio Milito, Schneider, Materazzi, Julio Cesar, Christian Shivu, Kwaku Apre, and Edeba. Also, I foresee Inter beating Lazio in Rome this weekend. Inter will not score less than 3 goals if they should win that game. Kwaku Apre, and or no anyway by. This one also says, hi Mutala, if Barca lost this game or lose this game, Xavi should go because I don't understand why we should have Lewandowski and we are still losing. Xavi should play Lewandowski as the target man and make Rafinha and Felix to give him assists. It's your boy, Scatter. Okay, Scatter. Well, as I say, good morning. Sergio Ramos was unfortunate to be born in the era of Ronaldo and Messi. He doesn't also have the PR Messi and Van Dijk enjoy. He is one of the finest defenders of all time and not just in the last 20 years. Greetings to my mom, First Lady of Ebri Craft Village, Nana Lexus, and Ono anyway bye. Where's my name? It's Leo E. If Harry Maguire is a goalkeeper, he will be better than Peter Cech. Premier League, I've seen goalkeepers like David De Gea, Peter Schmeichel, Edwin van der Sar talking about best goalkeepers in the Premier League, and you are saying Peter Cech. What? Nanedu, you know nothing about football. Well, good morning, Mutala. Mourinho, best 11 without Ivanovic. I am Egbon Yaru from Lakeside. Greetings to Mustafa Champion, Irona at Lake Side Laundry. And I will not edit message way by. And this one also says, coming Sunday at Anfield, trust me, Man United is going to shock the world by giving Liverpool a big time showdown. Nana Nene Populampu from Dakuman. And I will not edit way by. This one says, good morning, Mutala and the Max Q. My darling club Real Madrid will win against Villarreal. I believe in Jose Mourinho than Pep. Pep always wants cooked players. Mourinho brings out the best in players. Kudos. Kudus now person chono. Kudus is gradually becoming a Madridista material. Hala Madrid. I am Joe from Bubuashi. When so say Max FM, Man City to win against Crystal Palace, while Arsenal and Liverpool will draw in their matches respectively. This is Citizen Kelvin inside Ayetema Community 1. And this one says, good morning, Mutala. The show is clear inside Adenta. My team Barcelona will win this weekend. Promise Ahaji. Nanedu pa, you don't know nothing. I am driving, so I can't type. Please, I'm going to do audio. Audio, no see the ain't me more. And better so better type. Why, boss? We say good morning to the team. Great job. But tell Nanedu that Mourinho gave ACN a chance at Madrid after his long injury. But I think 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 had a test stint with him at Madrid. Yes. So from Porto to Chelsea to Madrid. Mourinho not so 𝐒𝐿𝐏𝐿𝐄 Carvalho pa. We say good morning, your regular listener. Them sleep Benjiro and I don't know what and enough for you now about Spencer Kofi salary and to all parliament members. Well, so say Mutala Mohammed. Hey, now that made Mohammed come with home pacho. My name is Mutala Yakubu. We say please tell Josiah we are not kids. He should not tell us that no player said something bad about Mourinho. Where were you, Josiah, when you say coach United? And what Paul Pogba, how's that? Coach United and had issues with Pogba. What happened in his second coming at Chelsea? What happened when he came to Spurs? Does Josiah think Jose was in good terms with players in the club? Kumasi boy from Manette Spinters. Nana Adu is right about Pep. I am a Man City fan, but I agree. Pep's players are like chess. They are not able to reason for themselves. This is why if Pep plans fails, they are very poor. Okay. Well, see, if Josiah happened to meet Mourinho, he should ask him why he has been sacked by 4 different big clubs in Europe if he is that great, as Josiah is overhyping him. Kofi from Kaswa. Why should a manager choosing his best 11 be a debate? He worked with the players and know them more than anybody. So why should anybody debate on that one too? Is it because Mourinho didn't add ACN? It is like a parent knowing his children more than the neighbor. So why should it be a debate? Kofi and anyway by. Good morning, Mutala. I am Alfred from Ashama Fitala. The only player I have problem with in there is William Gallas. Mourinho was the person who had problem with Gallas. Why not Ashley Cole? Mourinho had problem with the Hazard, but we're naming a woman. Even sold, I think Betsuit Ozil, but he's included him. The number 1 sports station in Ghana, Max Sports No Size. Greetings to Raskobi of Insawam Senior High School, Mr. Odenenho from a teacher Mante, and I know anyway. Bye. Well, say good morning to you guys. Please, Mutala, tell your man he should not compare David Silva to Ozil in any given day. He should go back and check their stats. Leo from Tadi. We say, this United owner, why sacking Ten Hag is good, but bringing Graham Potter, hey, no, they can't. Okay, so this one also says, good morning, please. I am praying the deal between Jim Ratcliffe and United should not materialize, because when 90-year-old woman dies and you go in for an 89-year-old to succeed her, you are postponing the funeral. Okay, I don't know how person can. Mate. We say good morning. My name is Delicious and I am doing the listening inside Nungwako store. Mesut Ozil's time with Real Madrid, he made more assists than Xavi and Iniesta. He is one of the most underrated players. And this one says, good morning, Max. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐏𝐿𝐄. Mourinho is like Ronaldo, creating controversies day in, day out. We reject his 11. Hey. Tell Tony we are crying. Oh, I am Pavard Jr. from Ashama Itulaku downside. We answer from UG Boy or the Frida Suman. Also hope you're doing good. What is the criteria for the FIFA best player per what I know? It is after, also from what I know, it is after what Lionel Messi got nominated. We should have given the award to Haaland. We also say Casillas was better than check Ajima inside Kwawu and Osandi Weka. See, maybe Nana Adu didn't watch Ozil at Real Madrid. Gia Mutala and your crew, per Mourinho's best 11, I'll put Lucio over John Terry and ACN over McLeary. When you say Joel or the Fitema Matayeko or say Nana Adu one time at Ahoto, you said the Madrid team that won the Champions League on 3 occasions. Can you explain why? I said, you don't understand. Nana Adu, Josiah and Mutala, please, I want all of you. I don't understand your message. We say it was McKenna with Puyol before the 2010 World Cup, and Piqué replaced McKenna at the World Cup, whilst Ramos alternated with Arbeloa at right back, with Arbeloa as a utility player because he plays both full back positions. Okay. We say good morning, Mutala. Special greetings to your crew. Thanks for the good job that you're doing. I want Heart to Folk to win our game for us. I am Oscar, taxi driver from Nungwa, and I honor anyway. And this one says, good morning. I am Abdullah from Ponsha Hills, a regular listener, but first time texting. Chelsea will win this weekend, but for the Red Devils, trust me, they will drink goals against Liverpool. And this one says, good morning, Mutala. Tell Josiah we dey wait for the us. Okay. Us no ebeba. This one also says, Osi Morino, Morino, Wamfebian Kahubi. Morino and Osil left Madrid at the same season. Please, why don't you talk about Starboy Kudus? He has silenced critics, overshadowed Paqueta, and is now the Starboy at West Ham. Rich King reigns from Teshi East Airport. Edmond Albert Sam and a day some message in free a year tema community a year 7 by the Ocas Akokura now the Akokura could dia on a this about Astonished Carter. Or say good day to you all. I am listening to you live and clear. You're doing the good job. Today's match is there's no win. All is over 1.5. Investors should be very careful. Astonished Carter and a day we buy, Astonished Bomokoko. Or say Mutala Jose is the best coach in the world of football. Take it or leave it. Or that inside flat top. Come and enjoy this 24th at Chill Out Lounge and Bar. Okay. That's it. The Beba Hall. We should say, good morning, Mutala. Please tell Predictor to give us 50 or 100 plus odds. Good morning, Mutala. Okay, and no be no kind. Galaxy from Shire Hills. And I don't know the way by. Inter Milan is winning. Kwame from Josiah Quaye Nana Adu, aka only sinners can't make it. Good morning, Mutala and your pundits. I am Yaro Allah inside Nima. Thank God it's Friday. Mourinho is the best in the world. He won 3 caps with this United team. Congratulations to England. English teams in our person in Europe, especially Brighton and Hove Albion. My regards to my wife and my twins. Bless you all. Greetings from Sakumono. This is from Lipman. Lipman, I don't pay a chow pa. Nami ensure so they be out sending a message now. Watch ya ewa hanum. Tony Bebli, why a crowd ana never predicted the bear. Mami can't wait through. Say I like the way people are writing Man United off against Liverpool. But Mutala, watch out. I know from Impassem, East Legon Blue Gate, and anyway by Tony Bebli.
Mutala,
yeah.
And Rem said, Baku,
okay.
Nina boy, Marseille ni Brighton was supposed to be
1.5.
Nabi, both teams to score.
Brighton share 1. Okay.
And you know, and a man.
And that 1.5 pie pound.
I said them the two ni. Omo mu try and never catch us. We were waiting for just a goal. Now people will smile.
Betis.
Oh, there be nah. Mutala Yakubu predictor. Predictor is 99%.
Yeah.
Just say a better tricky, you may be still. You see, it's you better so I should check. But this is observe Josiah. Icho touch in the canto abu fine. Sunny can on crime.
Okay.
Jody Johnny, James Oti. Okay. Mutala in there, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, both teams to score, yes. Spain, Premier League, Osasuna, Rayo Vallecano, under 3.5. Germany, Bundesliga 1, I am Borussia Dortmund Mönchengladbach, and Werder Bremen, over 1.5. Serie A, Genoa, and Juventus, double chance, Emma Juventus, X2. French League 1, Monaco, Lyon, both teams to score, yes. Netherlands, Eredivisie, NEC, and Fortuna Sittard, over 1.5. Portugal, SC Firenze, and Estrela, and over 1.5. Spain, Segunda, Oviedo, ni Elche, under 3.5. Bundesliga 2, Schalke, and Grutterford, over 1.5. Paderborn, and Hansa Rostock, both teams to score. Spezia, and Bari, under 3.5. Spezia, and Bari, under 3.5. Mamenko subiumna, member bona, investors, enya butre, yedidi akani na beba sports run up, na munyaka kredi. Nottingham Forest, ne Tottenham, both teams to score. Osasuna Rayo Vallecano under 3.5. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Werder Bremen over 1.5. Italian Serie A, Genoa and Juventus, double chance Emma Juventus X2. Monaco and Lyon, both teams to score. NEC and Fortuna Sittard over 1.5. Farense, our Portugal, Estrela, Estrela over 1.5. Segunda, Oviedo and Elche under 3.5. Schalke and Rutherford over 1.5. Paderborn and Hansa Rostock, both teams to score. Italian Serie B, Spezia and Bari under 3.5. Mutala.
Okay, Tony Bebli, that's it. So the predictor na bre. Sabre de a try and hook a cry ba. If we are heavy on the local front. Ghana Premier League match day 15 games. Baso, wine and a bedding kunim.
Embrace the all-new IMAX 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The top-notch picture quality makes your movies and games 5 times clearer. With the latest Android 11 version, enjoy all your favorite Android apps like Netflix, YouTube, Showmax on a click. Watch all your favorite programs non-stop with a sharp focus, balanced contrast, and radiant balance. Take a step into a new world of scenery and fantasy with the new IMAX 32 Android television. Available at all Max Buy shops nationwide and online at 1,799 Ghana cedis only. Visit us on www.maxbuy.com.gh or download the Max Buy app on Google Play Store. You can also call on 0596 913 298 or 0544 019 552. IMAX Smart Life.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool you with good airflow, and to aid sound and longer sleep, they are secured with anti-rust mesh grille and enhanced super speed motor for durability. The powerful 3-speed control allows you to adjust the airflow with an optional brighter bulb which illuminates the room. They come in 3 types and energy-saving, affordable too. Available in all Max Buy outlets and leading shops in town. Call Max Buy now on 0302 750 308 or buy online www.maxbuy.com.gh or follow us on Facebook, IMAX Electronics. For bulk purchase, contact 0245 240 983. Choose super reliable IMAX fans. Choose smart life. IMAX. Smart life.
Upgrade.
Say, Mama.
Hey, Wawa.
Yes, my name is Papa Star Time. Now, package here. Muhui. It is a Star Times Mega Bouquet. For Fronabano. The Mega Bouquet way. There were over 250 satellite channels. For when you be baby, I was well feeling. Say, sports, novella, movies, quality and educative documentaries. And then you can come be brave. When you now 150 Ghana cedis.
Hey, for Papa.
Bring away. Star Times, Pesa will feel mega. And until from now to the 31st of January 2024, Star Times Mega Step Up promo no cost one gazanga. Now promo way, so chia for 2 good months of any Star Times bouquet. You better upgrade you for the next bouquet for 2 good months free viewing. One idea when you are bushia, you be feeling mega angaza.
Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Max Drive, ya tumunchnia manaye day. Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And to follow hujimu, feel the excitement galore on emwaye day. Max Drive niye, La Posta, Famicom.
It's Messi, 2-0 to PSG. It's Mane, and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita.
Shot the target! Oh, my word! What's the Sputnik? Through the
the middle. Opportunity for the Warriors. They're back in it. Awako.
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, Africa or GN Munyam, Tromdi, or Riasimen, and you know, again over the years, almost 3 years, sustain you also. We say Manchester United is winning quadruple. Hey, I'm penny for say a motia your son, you multipene, a yes, Sasabon Samo Wabu Achacha, and a yet mass post pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Equasi, a Fiada no Panon Cron, Equasi, a Riaprem to Brim, Tia ya the dear de, and Kwan Bebrel.
Welcome back from that break. You're still listening to the Sports Pack here on Max 89.7 FM. We went through the fixtures coming up in the major European leagues. A lot of games coming up this weekend. The likes of Liverpool will be in action against Manchester United. Chelsea are back home against Sheffield United, and they're starting Tottenham and Nottingham and the so weekend so Italian Serie A games and now no pay me den chia kese kwama me boga wono ko US oba ekra maintain nka wa be pie mu asaman Felix Abusa Rutgers University US na odi ne nkwe ene wa be pie mu e wa asaman boga ba e maintain boga nka dollars no so obesesa ama me media wo baga na Wabagana pa.
No, Asama here.
Asama Otie.
Asama, one of our strongest area, Asama.
I Felix Otie is Felix Otie.
Oh, and the fellow somewhere entering.
Oh, a heavy guy pa.
And then Christmas there.
Yeah.
What does he? Felix Abadia.
One of the most brilliant guys are Michelle GIG.
Fantastic.
Or no, Dominica Setanga Mono. Those guys were brilliant.
Fantastic.
Say about books say in
Fantastic.
Oh.
And can't say yeah, about 12 fire.
Now, Abrafono quite need you university.
Oh, fantastic.
Debbie, Omujini, you're heavy. It's Felix Abusa and
Felix
Abusa, baby. I will be
exactly 12 o'clock on Freya line.
Debbie, exactly 12 o'clock line. Mempe on Freya line. Exactly 12 o'clock. I said, me whom I let no so. Me person me who MTN message, no one in the end. Me person
call Fred first, sir. No one who say waha.
Or say Liverpool fan.
Oh, that is great.
That is great. That is great. We are sure say or expect say.
Won't think yeah, shock to kono Olympics no. Lay aside so show Liverpool.
Felix. Me dey never ba.
It's a Sunday there. On ba na nyina yen hwe waha.
Me dey never ba.
Na bibia yen Sunday so dey high daddy.
Yeah, oh yeah, heavy guy. Felix and pay me chiao. Nyame chiao so and keep doing what you're doing in the US. Surprise bro for this momu say Ghana for you ni madie pa. Asabre there Alaji Fadi Fata abepiem wa ha. They say me nim so you predictor o. Say I don't know. Oh ha no be predicting game.
Scientific.
Be scientific. Okay, I say spiritual prediction. Na bebo. Alaji Fadi Fatah is here to tell us about the Ghana Professional Boxing League. There's an update on the Ghana Professional Boxing League. There seems to be some postponement this weekend, but we don't know the details. Into Alaji Fadi Fatah, or no, the brain behind the Ghana Professional Boxing League. IMAX, so Oba Hanuma, Group Director, or no, and the Shenensa. So Alaji Fadi Fatah, welcome to our studios. Even though you are a director, this is our studio, this is our office, and we are hearing that there's an update on the boxing. And saying people are falling in love with the boxing. So any update we need to tell Ghanaians.
Mutala, good morning, first of all, and to all of you doing a very hard work. I'm very proud of all of you keeping always the buzz on. Before even we go ahead, I'm not the brain. It's a teamwork we always do. And always I like to say that's the teamwork. Everybody, we all contribute. So anyway, we had a meeting on Tuesday between the IMAX Boxing Promotion Management Directors and as well the Ghana Boxing Authority with some members of the board.
Yeah.
And we had a discussion. And at the end of the discussion, we decided on the postponement for certain reasons. Reason one is that if we stage this week fight, it will not be conducive because we are still looking at who are the top best 6 or 8 boxes.
6 or 8 boxes.
And which we will have to have a meeting over this weekend to decide on the best 4, so that those best 4 will go into a balloting on Monday live on Boxing Arena.
Okay.
And then we select by balloting the 2 fights. And that is the reason, or main reason, we postponed to 26 December Boxing Day to make time for those 4 boxers selected and the pairing to get ready and train. So that on Fight Night 19, Boxing Day, 26th of December, there will be 2 exhibition fights for those justifier. And the 2 winners of the 2 fights
will qualify to the finals.
Finals, which has been now moved from the Boxing Day 26 to 6th of January, Saturday 2024.
6th January 2024. That is when we are going to have the finals.
The finals
6th January 2024. But on 26th, we are going to have
Fight Night 19.
That is like
instead
the semi-finals.
Being like tomorrow on the 16th, we pushed the 10 days to give time for those selected 4 top boxers to train well and be part of the finals, so that they justify their inclusion by fighting against each other, by balloting fairly for sake of transparency, and then the best to win on Fight 19 and the best to win on the finals on the 6th of January 2024.
Okay, so I'm looking at my calendar and it seems 26th is not even a Saturday.
No, it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday because we know that the Ghana Professional Boxing League is staged on Saturday. But what informed that decision?
No, every year from the previous season to this season, we always count the finals on the 26th. And we count backwards 20 fight nights and we have the starting day. But this year, unfortunately, like last year, it was obvious that the 2 boxers, it was John Quaye and then Charles Tete. So we had in advance that there will be no justifier. So finals will be between the top.
Okay, because they were the top 2. They had the most points.
They were like the top 2, and it was like very visible. Everybody knows that this is the best boxer. So this year, there are 4, 5, 6. So even still, we have to meet over the weekend to zoom down to the top 4.
Okay.
And if we will stage this fight, it means on the finals, we cannot have a best boxer.
Yeah.
So it was very wisely for us to move this fight to the place the 26th, and 26th move on to 6th of January to make sure that everything is well planned, transparent, public is happy, and then we have the finals with no any issues. Automatically, we're looking now to as well at the best gym. And that's why, too, there's a crucial fight on Fight Night 19. The reason is that you have 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 with 2 points ahead of Ghana Armed Forces, and you have Prisons below Ghana Armed Forces with 2 points. Now, the issue is that automatically Fight Night 20, the finals, automatically, not by our design, but the design of the league, Ghana Armed Forces is fighting against 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄, which means that Armed Forces have to make sure they win Fight Night 19 to maintain the 2 points difference
between them and
Prisons. 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄.
𝐒𝐏𝐿, okay.
So that automatically their fight is on the final, 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 versus Prisons. And the winner of that will win with 1 point extra.
1 point, okay.
So you see how it is very crucial.
Yeah.
But Ghana Armed Forces have to make sure Prisons don't beat them on Fight Night 19. And if Prisons beat Ghana Armed Forces, Prisons cannot get to the finals because they'll still have 4 points difference.
Okay.
And then Ghana Armed Forces will be where they are. And if 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 win, he's already won the league from Fight Night 19. You understand my point?
Yeah, I understand.
So that means there are very crucial decisions on this Fight Night 19, which is coming on 26th of December. And then the finals, which will determine the 2 gyms already. You can see how it's going. And then apart from that is the best 2 boxers after Fight Night 19.
Okay. So rumors that the league has come to an abrupt end is not true.
No.
It has only
Who
been
said
pushed.
that one? That's
yeah,
not right.
it was moving around. So
I mean, let me say, the Ahonya people.
Okay. It's only been pushed forward. But this year too, just about 3 weeks now, you caught finals. No. is the best boxer still going to go home with the car? Is the best gym? Because
of course,
last year, much a car. People thought you were kidding.
No.
Oh, how can you dash?
First of all, we have a credible sponsor that's Premium Motors. You can take that out of them. They've delivered, and this year there are 2 cars, and they are bigger than last year cars. They are saloon cars, you know.
Last year was Renault Quid.
This year is, I think, Logan on the TV.
So we keep improving.
Of course, it's bigger and more costly, more expensive, you know. So we want to thank as well Premium Motors for the belief in Ghana Boxing, believe in IMAX Media and IMAX Promotion and Max TV and the Ghana Boxing Authority. This is very important. The cars are ready. Presentations will be done after the finals in February with an official ceremony for both presentations, as we did last year. And then discussion will proceed for season 3, God willing, to start hopefully in March.
But on the final day, that is next year, that is January 6th. Saturday, January 6th. Are we going to have exhibition bouts before the main bout? Because last year we had the kids coming. You know, people love to see the kids, Prince Ablo and the rest fighting.
We want to do a fight night to remember. So we are looking, as what you quite said, one with, first of all, you're going to have the 2 top fights, the best gym, the best boxer. That's alone by itself is big.
Yeah.
Then we are trying to get the youngest to come together, the amateurs, another 1 fight, and maybe as well 1 for women and 1 for the
amputee.
The amputee.
Disabled.
The disabled people.
What about the entertainment bits? Because some of us come to the Bukom Boxing Arena solely to come and entertain ourselves.
If we look at the last night, it's going to be very packed. We may even start a little bit earlier because you have automatically the 7 fights. It has to happen automatically. So you're talking by the finals and the boxer another 2, by the juvenile and the young.
Yeah.
So you're talking like about 10 to 11 bouts
on the night.
That's alone you're talking about 6 hours. So we're not forecasting to start maybe 8 or 9. We can end up 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, you know. It's going to be a night to remember. I mean, actually.
Are tickets still on sale?
Not yet.
Okay.
It will be out at least from 1st, 2nd of January. The week from the Monday, 1st of January, it will be out for people to buy. But we always prefer selling the tickets not in advance, but just at the gates.
At the gates.
Yeah. So gates will be open on the.
And the prices.
It's the 10 CD.
Still
and
10 CD.
And the 30 CD. That
ringside.
is ringside.
Okay, so very affordable. And I think if it's 6th January, it means that the next day will be a holiday, so people can just come and enjoy themselves.
Saturday always is holiday.
Saturday and
Sunday it's there. So people are used to the Saturdays, but to us, you know. By coincidence happened on Saturday, is the first week of the year. You know, first week of the year always is a little bit slow. People are still in the festive mood. I think normal businesses starts back from the 8th of January. So to us, the Saturdays is a Saturday. Whatever it's a holiday, not a holiday, is a Saturday. So it falls in line with our direction, you know. So we'll see till then, but just to tell the public that there's no cause for alarm. All the rumors you'll be hearing is not correct, it's not right. And if it's very bad trying to instigate these things, we are here. You hear it from the horse's mouth. So we are telling you that on behalf of the Ghana Boxing Authority, IMAX Boxing Promotion. This is what was discussed 3 days ago on Tuesday. We came to an agreement. We exchanged communications. Decision has been taken. Inshallah, by Monday, we'll announce the 4 live on Boxing Arena, and we'll do live balloting for the sake of transparency to announce the 2 fights for Fight Night 19 on the 26th. I'm repeating again. And that night, the 2 winners will move to the finals on the 6th of January to fight for the prize.
Okay. So as we always say from the horses, this is not the horse. We are Alhaji Fadi Fatal. He's not the horse, but from the man who has been leading the Ghana Professional Boxing League, telling us. So this Saturday, there are no bouts at the Bukom Boxing Arena. And so this Saturday, there's no fight night at the Bukom Boxing Arena. It has been pushed to the 26th. And it's perfect because 26th is a Boxing Day. So it falls in line with that. Alhaji Fadi Fatal. And also Women's League. This week, games were
tomorrow, we have 10 o'clock at the Medina AstroTurf. That is Berry Ladies versus Soccer Intellectuals.
I saw something like that.
So
time?
10:30 kickoff.
10:30 kickoff.
Yeah, and 10 o'clock is the pitch side
Pitch side.
discussion.
Okay.
And we have today on the Ghana Premier League,
Aduana playing.
Yeah, and we have tomorrow another big game in Abrakansi, Nation FCs versus Accra Hearts of Oak. And Sunday is the biggest game, Accra Great Olympics and Kotoko in Kumasi in Baba Yara Stadium.
Okay.
I don't know why all the clubs are moving to Baba Yara, but what I heard in the back rooms that Baba Yara crowd comes in there and the clubs make more money than in their own homes. So whatever they win and lose, they're looking at the money aspect of it. And maybe it's a Christmas gift for the team. It's okay.
And people were commending Star Times IMAX for the wonderful coverage of that super clash between Heart of Oak and Asante Kotoko. Many said the picture quality, the uninterrupted coverage and all that was superb.
Let me come in here. Maybe the use of the word not interrupted is not in our dictionary because we never have any interruptions in the Ghana Premier League. But a certain big clashes, sometimes we take ourselves out of the normal, out of the box. We do more things than usual, and that comes not just like for free, it comes with a lot of cost.
Okay.
But so it's a way of rewarding people. But I think in general, Star Times have done very well with their production arm, IMAX Media group, by producing the games and the matches and shown live on Star Time Channel 247 and some of the games on Max TV with the repeat of all the games on Max TV. So I think it's quite in the right direction. Even this morning, with the humility, I have a lot of commendation from the hierarchy of the Ghana Football Association for all the good jobs we are doing. Not forgetting as well to announce that on Wednesday 20th, we are having the CAF Confederation Cup match day 4, which is Dreams FC, I think is facing...
Academica from Angola.
Yeah, they are coming to Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So we are taking that match live.
We are going to get that live on Max TV.
Not get it live. We are producing.
We are producing and showing it live on Max TV.
So makes a difference than just
the 20th of December. That is next week.
3 o'clock
Wednesday
discussion. 4 o'clock kickoff as normal.
Okay.
We're live from the Baba Yara Stadium. So it's been confirmed. We have done all the connectivity, technically. We are ready, set in advance to continue the good work, and then for the people to enjoy the viewing television, especially getting towards the holidays. And the GPL will continue match day 16 and 17. So the last game will end on the 1st of January 2024. Then we'll go for a break up to 24th of February due to the AFCON start on the 13th. But there will be, after the 1st of January, 1 week of round 32 of the FA Cup, which as well will take it live on Star Time. So that will end actually on the 11th of January before the AFCON starts on the 13th.
Okay.
But there is a break of the GPL from 2nd of January till 24th of February before we are back on road. The same thing I think with the Women's League will happen too. So there's more Women's League too as well for match day 8 and 9 to end as well of the first round to the end of the year. So we are there supporting, and there are some new goodies in the pipeline. It will come later during next year to be announced by the Ghana Football Association and their associates and partners soon.
So everything sports has to do with Max TV and Max FM. Alaji Fadi Fatani and Nene Kasai, a group director for IMAX Media, Ghana Professional Boxing League, or no, and Sumana Womoyensa and Ekona Obia Energy. Alaji Fadi Fatani, that's a sell by, and he will also be announcing to our audience what is actually happening with the Ghana Professional Boxing League. So there you had it. This weekend, there's no bout at the Bukom Boxing Arena on the 26th of December, about Ebekoso or Honomana finals no Akoso on the 6th of January. Ghana Premier League match day 15. Fixtures no enya bedru sene oti Alaji Fadu Fatah kan no. And then a big one ewo the Nana Ajima Bedu Park. Aduana FC and Bechem United and they pem so that game will be live on Max TV 2 p.m. na Edu Mone Josiah Quaye 3 na game no Ashase enti shedun so hodom Aduana against Bechem United. Big game pa live on Max TV. Nations FC china on Heart of Oak the bepem so Dr. �H𝐸𝐿 Sports Complex. Na baby any Gold Stars and so atrefie aton sadia fresh Summertex. But for quarter no any Legon Cities and the bepem so Great Olympics Sunday and Pioneer Oli Elbow home ewo the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. or no akokotoko fie send your house score hono ebo home ti kotoko na ya away side no. So Great Olympics coming up against Asante Kotoko at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Then we have Real Tamale United also taking on Brekum Chelsea. Accra Lions and in Swaterman and so Edebe so. Heart of Lions and Mediama game and Maso. Karela any Dreams FC Su games and Maso. Now, Ghana Premier League, Honsen Seminole and Ababeto just say, Heart of Lions, Womo, say Womo coach Eton Quanta, Womo Apai. They say Coach Fatao, Salifu, Wone, Womo, and ye Ejuma Biem, and T, and no, ne, dear Woho. And T. Yanko, Manson, Heart of Lions, Casama for, a friend of Ellie, Aji, and Chichem Como, near Missani say, Empo, at the end, at a buyer. And they almost say woman coach our free division 1 by and a Salifu Fatao and Yejuma. Ellie, if you can hear me, we are grateful that you are giving us a few minutes of your time to talk to us. Yesterday, the team that is Heart of Lions, you released a statement confirming that you've parted ways with your coach Salifu Fatao, even though you inserted the word mutually there. What informed that decision? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Ellie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
I was asking that your club, Heart of Lions, released a statement yesterday confirming that you've parted ways mutually with your coach, Salifu Fatah. And I'm asking what actually went into that decision for you to come up with this.
Okay, good morning to you and to our listeners. I think it's true. We released a statement yesterday about our departure from the relationship we have with Coach Fatah Salifu. It was a mutual understanding between the coach and the management of the club. Coach Fatah has been a workaholic coach for us. He actually qualified us from the Division 1 to the Premier League. But life in the Premier League has not really been what we expected. And the two gentlemen thought it wise to actually end that relationship. Coach Fatah also believes that yes, he has done everything he could to actually turn the fortunes of the club around, but it was not coming forth. So there is a need for another hand to also come and have a stake in the coaching role of Heart of Lions, and the management and the coach went into that mutual understanding, and that's how come we released that statement announcing his departure from the club.
Now, ever since the club qualified into the Ghana Premier League, they are yet to win a game. They've played so many draws and defeats as well. There are those who believe that the club do not have players who can compete at the Premier League level, and it's not really a matter of the coach not performing.
Yes, so everybody has his or her conspiracy theory. People might not be far from right. They can also be wrong on that score. But for us as a team, Coach Fatah was with us when we qualified, mounted the stage and recruited players for the Premiership. The boys that we have are the ones we believe can actually brighten our chances in the Premier League. So for those who believe that they are not the right materials, I don't know how that judgment came. Maybe it's as a result of the results that we aren't getting. But for us, we believe that the coach understands that there is a need for another person to come and handle the club. And that is what went into the decision making. So for those who have that conspiracy theory, they are at liberty to think so. But we are looking forward to a revived season with us. Because this is not where the club wants to be, and anything that management can do to actually salvage the situation. One of them is what has happened, and it was not a one-sided decision, but both parties came to the table and agreed that a new hand is indeed needed.
One would ask, why has it taken the club so long up to match day 14 before coming out with this decision? Because from the onset, it didn't look like things were going to change.
No, you can't say that for a fact. I don't know what statistics back that assertion.
Okay, I am basing that on the number of draws that Heart of Lions were chalking. I mean, they played about 6 games and they all ended in a draw. Then defeat started tripping in. But I am asking, why didn't you come up with this decision of getting a new person in and you had to wait to match day 14?
Okay, so Coach Fatal is not a stranger to us. We saw his performance during the Division 1. In the Premier League, we've seen some very good football. For those who really watch Heart of Lions play, we attest to the fact that our difficulty is one that cannot be imagined, because it is not as if we are outplayed in our matches. We most of the time outplayed our opponents, play very good football, but goal scoring and winning matches has been our problem. So the team had hope in Coach Fatal Salifu because of the way he actually handled us in the Division 1. The Division 1 campaign was a very good one, and we had high hopes of him translating that into the Premier League. So when results were not coming, it initially started with that game against Kotoko. We went to Suzakope to draw against Great Olympics. Bofakwa also drew there, and we were of the hope that things would turn around, and we're still keeping faith with Coach Fatal, because he's a tried and tested coach with us, and that's how come the decision delayed. But even as it is made, we believe that this is the right time for us to make that decision. It is never too late.
So who comes in now? Have the club settled on a new manager, or the assistant will be taking charge of the team next?
Okay, so Heart of Lions, we always have a way of doing things. As to who takes over from Coach Fatal Salifu, management will confirm that to the communications department. Then we'll issue a statement on who comes in to replace Coach Fatal Salifu. But I am aware that it's going to be a decision that will be very important in the revival fortunes of the club. So very soon, the club will make that official announcement.
Okay, Ellie, we wish you all the best. And are there any plans to go back to Pando?
Yes, the facility is near completion. Per what we are picking on the ground, we are looking at immediately we are back from the AFCON, we should be able to get our matches at Pando, all things being equal. Contractors are working tirelessly to get us back to our base. We miss Pando so much, and I know it is a worry to management, it's a worry to even the supporters that the team is playing their matches away from their backyard. So we are looking at January ending, early February. The facility should be ready to actually host Premier League game, all things being equal.
Okay, Ellie, we thank you for your time and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much for the opportunity as well.
Enti early agi ono kasama for the ma Heart of Lions and ye nene twetwe nkomo ho no se wo mo ne coach to nkwanta o mapai Salifu Fatal Heart of Lions ba league ni mo no wo mo win match da and a draw and defeats nkwano monya. Currently they are rock bottom of the Ghana Premier League. It's quickly make Ghana Premier League table no na afi the main farmer na Adu na also fade the embra. Samatex already can with 26 points. Eduana second with 24 points. And so Ataman Etoso Miensa with 24 points. Bechem United, they are fourth with 23 points. Nations FC Toso Enum with 23 points. A year, Brekum Chelsea, Omotoso Insia with a year 23 points. Asante Kotoko are seventh on the table with 22 points. Legon Cities Etoso 8th with 18 points. Heart of Oak Etoso 9th with 16 points. Mediama 10th with 16 points. Bofakwasu was 16 points and 11. Great Olympics 16 points, 12th. Accra Lions 16 points, 13th. Karela Etoso 14th with 15 points. Dreams FC Etoso 15th with 14 points. The last three teams on the bet power Premier League table. Real Tamale United 16th with 14 points. Baby any Gold Stars 17th with a 12 points. Ne Heart of Lions are woman say to say woman Coach Fatal and Yejuma Bimno woman and that war. They are 18th with just 8 points. And they do another casualty. When I call first, was it Martin Koopman?
No.
Coach when I call first. League in
Ghana League.
Ghana League in him. Yes, season Arsenal.
Wow, some go to school.
One to call first. Maybe pay your call first.
Yes, I'm yet to see the coach or call first, but I didn't say
Martin Koopman call ye.
Koopman call.
Michael Osei.
Michael Osei.
Friend Paul Manson. Call. And Salifu Abe County 4 coaches. Just 14 games.
Is it 4? And you 5 and do 5.
Yeah, 4. I mean, I just will be what me.
Oh, okay. I see. And so then Koopman is the first one. Per the list, our boy, the Koopman is the first one.
Yeah.
Oshe league in this one. Obian Lucy manager Bia. It means Koopman is the first one.
The first one, yeah.
For House of Folk and Fatal Sali for Abeka. Say I bought 14 games so far in the Premier League. Now want to mean 3 points against any opposition. Team Bianwa Obe maintain this our coach no. There's no team. Over here before the start of the season. Yeah, discussion was as teams in the Premier League. One of the things I'm touching on was House of Lions rely on inexperienced players in the Bebli League because me who say almost any signings.
Major signings we have.
Because as a experienced player we be some qualities be back House of Lions team, but not because of our result no money our Division 1 no. They thought say to me to Saudi and until Usho Monko Mukrama, they still maintain those things. House of Lions will quite fast Yama Premier League no bar, Usha the Premier League for you to survive. It's not about quite fast Yama. What's the mechanism? We have a way of appointing coach, we have a way of maintaining coach, we have a way of signing players, we have a what about Premier League? You may do it in Division 1, it may work for you. My Premier League is different. You never know because the Samates is the only team on draw pay points back Okra with you.
Yeah.
Into a buy no fast at the American would Division 1 and the year with Premier League, I may be a different story.
Yeah, I top players or say I top my team.
So it means Uber Premier League now. And you're quite fast yen and the Yadeka. And you're quite fast yen with Premier League in the moon.
Any Yadeka.
Near Yadeka. So things may work for you in the lower divisions, it may not work for you in the Premier League. That is one thing at Premier League in Edeba. Inti Heart of Lions, me kamaha. Say me dear two Kotoku Royals ninti. I will not advise anything about Premier League and say umbo home away from home. One of the big points about me work relegation. The fans is not behind you. You come hasika 70. Bon ya ayatin. Obeka say how you to Pandu and Sadanwa. Voter rating honanga hane. You will be how to quiet more than 2 hours.
But also how to Pandu is like 30 minutes.
If it's 30 minutes, but answer now do how no. What you bear 1 hour.
When say I will be kind of say what can I send here?
What can they are on paper sit here?
Say to Accra 4 hours.
So be this is
not tracker mount be this 6 hours.
That is the issue.
Yeah.
What situation no? Obeka say oh fitia kwa kwando and Sadanwa. But fitia kwa in day it's more than 3 hours. If you Accra. It's more than 3 hours. Inti on paper there, Obehu is to say, but you do and command. Inti imagine him say, Quando Heart of Lions still now shut down prepare a year for Premier League. They prepared war, nobody body pushing one, no. But the Premier League naga had their arm prepare. Maybe I'm a very difficult for them to survive. Very difficult. I'm just looking at the way forward. Why never? This is the time they will need a very big coach, an experienced hands. Break bank, go for some Obuadu.
Yeah, what? Go for some Obuadu.
Oh, I be back no.
Na some Obuadu na has pa money.
Oh, say your coaches be or her. Almost track record as to say also team win a midway no do mo yard there. But what he did at House of Folk, Oba House now you do more matches ni be that out.
Yeah, normal ball. Almost 10.
Oh, no so start away. Mediama.
Yeah.
No ba House of Folk, Oba Beji League. Yeah, who Jay is upon one? All for team B. No, do more survive.
Na Jay is upon so coach.
Me market me can't come Jay is upon me the example say you coach is bu ha.
Because also mo kofa.
Oh, that answer me because of mo kofa because am obodu.
Oh, okay.
Man, some just say you coach is bu ha almost strength no. Tell me tie. Me advice
Sam Allardyce.
England.
Oh, no relegation.
Who's that? Maybe one person. Me say me advice any team be said in there. Who problem with coach na Kofa Bashir Hayford. Kofa dey is upon. Imagine him say they are good coaches. They are good managers. But the guy, you come hand, baby, almost headed towards technical directors, baby. Now, one guy, the young coaches near Barcelona. You may bring Bashir Hayford into a new team, do a Premier League more about relegation, sir. It's not about on your good coach, but imagine you almost the level will be a some more no guy, the young ones, now system no more. That is my opinion. In thinker on paper, because I was Bashir Hayford TV. Oh, sir, Jay is upon TV. Say the Bidankan TV. Say some about do TV. But no one yan don't buy a quick face. A bisu will have our personality enough. Obedi say Duncan. On your bad coach. But I one of the coaches now, started from scratch. On the team new pre-season. Our passing through conditioning. Through a lot of things and some results now open winner. But say what do midway or say Uncle Duncan. And quite year 2-3 days, I'm always schools be our crowd see team the mobile 10 years old. So I'm quite year 2-3 games, sir. About more excuse be a what team near order Kawuda.
I don't be no sure on pay player or left footed. So boy as a left back.
They say a Cobasta be because 2-3 games. Excuse be on the mound. Who starts to follow football? You be that. But Manaquine, offer team new pre-season. While passing through the 6 weeks, 7 weeks. No, starting new season, you may see a different David Duncan. But some more do there across the carpet if we made them by house, and you are successful in the course of the season. In Jonathan, I can make a case for him. I never acquired in recent times. I say, in time who will come higher. Yeah, top coaches from a football team. Say, be a protocol. No, it's season in Quaye Mano. Makofa media, my coach. Makofa 𝐿𝐶𝐿 coach. On time who said there sad transfers to Ghana Premier League no more. Most of who are season now be coach is on the team when you are not team we are cover. But that was situation no. But other than Heart of Lions, they are in critical moments. They have money. On to me say okay, sad that they are.
Ah, they have money.
Mutala.
Maybe what if they have money? And I'm because Heart of Lions with car.
Oh, say Heart of Lions. Ni pay kita team no.
Why?
Randy Abbey.
Randy Abbey, I mean, senior journalist.
He's a powerful person in the industry now.
Good morning, Ghana.
He's a powerful person in football or who experience.
NDC Randy Abbey.
Meaning so that or NDC there.
Of course, I know.
Oh, sir.
Of course,
he's close to the family.
He's not. He's a member of the NDC. I mean, he's not hiding it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
you should be able to say, oh, me who say, coach war, Brekum Chelsea, he's doing well. With my company be about Lions.
Hey, it's Kakesi.
You should be able to do that.
It's Kakesi.
So what do critical moments? Into Ebia, teams burn on my yard there. I don't know to me, say, may Randy Abbey, may experience in the Ghana Premier League. Ebia Skaka and 70 may cost how much as a coach. We don't normally see those things in the Ghana Premier League. And also the Premier League in Kaya there. Mutala. Make that those days. So has cast a opens. So Joe Santo go on Quadia. On the liberty for the finding way out. Or before have a coach has to phone. Then that will be.
Yeah.
But already I don't know free has. Strong was back to liberty. Mewa. But in modern times, the entire who's had transfers of coaches, no. Say be a coach who will team way. Or still be free work team way. Most of the season now be said they are now worker. Sitting na baby or still be free work matters. Sitting na baby or say a Casimir go be free be team Echo Nations FC. By Santa, the way you to be top players from other teams in the second round, we should be able to buy coaches. Graham Potter no go to Brighton. When now go Chelsea. Sitting na baby answer. So sometimes we should be able to do that in the local league. Then here are there about a top product, no. Into one bar and the but we fear. Even players crying in recent times in the Guardiana man for a careful. After that player saying somebody esteem you cost me one of their best players in the second one also a Kokotoko. A man league near there. Mutala situation, no. But in recent times those things then time happen. According to teams linear and El Susika. Then it's not going to me Casameko Jonathan Soa. How? Then to me. Date na house into me kasa me kofa we Fatah Hamidu. Date na into me see. It should happen in the league. Never league near there. But first it never happen. Also, reason why this time I want the number from those things in there factor so. Me kai kotokone has game be baso. Dr. Kete Sapon, Esuma na kwa me dankwa. So on let ankoto house of foko. So up my atma otu. Okay.
Okay.
But then a boy game me selling it. So sometimes you home and transfers me and they be who kwaya faso yano. Pondo Heart of Lions baby omo that is here no. Omo per quick first time. They need to enter into some of the Premier League coaches nibi. No mon conform Ombra Heart of Lions. Then work for them. That will help the inside there they be who need there. Dr. Randy. Relegation na aben ono. Relegation na aben. But we still have a full second round to play. Who's there? Once Obi nya result first round, also bet nya result second round. Because Obi will help, so I must see a lot of points, not that year. Second round, Obi to with different performance. So teams like Nations FC, Samates, you can see a different performance from them in the second round. Unless some of them almost the aim to win the Premier League. The aim is to win the Premier League. No? But on this mindset, they are in the second round, you will see a different performance. So before say, Port of Heart of the Juman Edding, by Fatah Salim for year. Now they would need an experienced hands to take over Pando Heart of Lions. Mutala, you find you. Now we were interest. The earlier reports are never be around the Black Star, but my old league ni we na kwan be ma. Na Josiah mam ni 2
Black
minutes.
Star dey benya kwan aye ni bebre nti mo to move.
Okay. Nations FC were coming House of Folk. Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. That's na. Team Bakwa was starting a pick form. A winning match to be a. Utum so mbe Premier League ne ball. Nations FC. Na ya me ya say House of Folk alcohol at the wrong time. Because the way as happening for na move through my every kotokono and one of the Nations FC. And sa game no interest ewom. Nations what but so we win this game that year. And I thought say a bad time for Heart of Folk to play Nations FC. I don't see them winning. Menya report as to players to me travel here eko Kumasi. Some key players be my boss and them say ba ku mienu be free squad mo. In the traveling squad Heart of Folk they call against Nations FC. Mutala me first squad ni mu a. Which Monayi, which Lata. Michael Ampedu Denis Kosa. Leventus Atta, Kofi Agbesima. Kelvin Osesibe. Winnie Thomas. Josiah Yakubu, Eric Eso. Salif Ibrahim, good news. He's back into the team.
Okay.
It means we are fully fit. Over to my Bobby. He's back into the 22-man squad of Modeko. Amankwabe Fi, Linda Intangi. Gideon Asante, Raphael Amponsa. Michel Sapon, Hamza Issa. Enoko Subonten, Shurwa Seidu. Abdulaziz Nuruddin, Martin Kakari, Albert Yonde. So it means Kasara almost is out of the squad. Or Modeko Akubo against Nations FC. But it's still a strong lineup. But the good thing is that Albert Yonde is now back into the team. Oh, but Messi Akanema House of Folk. So, Kasara knew why Yonde will replace him in the team. But the good thing, Pan, is that Salif Ibrahim is back into the House of Folk team. After Onya injury against Kotoko. I want to game national. Mutala. A slim win at the Nations FC.
Slim win for Nations FC.
Yeah.
So Besha has won.
Yeah. 1-0, 2-1B.
Okay.
Oh, the Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. Come say. Oh, go you make me.
That be me you film.
Yeah, but that's won't say.
Oh, no, me you film.
Kotoko about against Great Olympics.
Yeah.
Olympics mom na work am Kotoko. Oh, the Baba Sports Stadium.
Kotoko home.
My home.
Kotoko home.
What they say? Inti Olympics results now on and off kakra. And I no work in recent times. And on my bus on my Daniel Mini. You know the be America say. The way I fast so many Kumasi Chrono. And the way on my attack to sports programs and Asante Kotoko Ninti. Any team you be associated with Kotoko no, excel with Kumasi. So and found someone Kotoko. Now Momo home. Once there is Kotoko, once there is a vibrant media behind you, you can sell your game in Kumasi. Now that's why most of these teams, I say, I'm out for complaining. Alaji Kwaba no can the reason why all these teams equal Kumasi. Kumasi is the home of football. And they have vibrant sports shows in Kumasi. Oh, we are attached to Kotoko. So Emma Okoya there will have SLA. I don't see Olympics. They may get their money, but they are not winning. In May, me who team your Premier League ni mu on the Kotoko elbow Kumasi pede. In Frama elbow Kotoko team ni mu. Any job shame. Any motivation I could see happy among him for any rub boys ni mu no. And some of these players are eager to enter into the national team no. Oma SL on Sunday. Mutala straight win for Asante Kotoko.
Okay, straight win
for
Asante Kotoko.
Me who some link up be between Lamte, Sharif Muhammad, and the Babaya in the midfield. And working the mom.
And it says
and a free timer, Stephen Mukwala.
Says that you work him.
And this former media for midfield day. Justice Blay. And Rabba back into the Kotoko team. They are yet to lose a game. Those two guys, no. Since coach in the stands to the best team about together, no. Kotoko is yet to lose a game. And I doubt anything can beat them now in Kumasi. Mutala straight to me the mass and Kotoko.
Okay.
In their game of against Olympics. That Sunday. Kumasi. And then quick one.
Yeah, Adriana
Bechemu United. Besma Kobe. Not nam rough road soccer crazy, but was back to his feet. And also goes yes, especially when he's playing at home. By this time, man, or Adriana at home. Adriana Swan Koya Mano against Leicester the last weekend.
Yeah.
So before that last weekend, nominal on the top of the Premier League. Now someone has to take you over in their game of ball home. Adriana reverted to home in today's game of battle against Bechemi United. Almost a free scoring side nowadays. And the best Makobi. A win or draw for Adriana Stars against Bechemi United. And I think say Adriana will not lose the game today. Bechem for no Avanyomo and Okra especially are finding the future is scoring goals for Bechem. But I feel say Adriana in Domadie. I doubt Bechem will go there and pick the maximum win. So those are my picks, few picks in the Ghana Premier League and also Airbasso. But I think say for Blasters and Semno and the way I issue say Crockett Airbano as to who should take us to the AFCON and then the goalkeeping issue no. That time in Tabia Remu. Okay. Next week I that Remu.
Martin, next week the can hear the mate for no bimna almost so much on my Joe and semi abrobo swinging out and your phone lines no you be in CCR 0201 825 252 0201 825 252 and 0579 300 025 0579 300 025. Hello, good morning. We didn't baby akase free.
Yeah, Mutala.
Yes, boss.
The champion boy. Yeah, the darling boy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Philip
Philippo Yanko.
Yeah. So I watch with you for me. I watch with you. I bet Qatar. I bet Qatar is here. Call and say almost show more than I could be matching my. Now got to go so much and maybe match or maybe I'm not good draw. Match the mom. Match the mom.
Okay.
I said we have to fly so we are careful. No match or movie, but almost yellow. I'm so much stand by.
Okay, yeah, that's it. So friend out there about 0550 055522. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Hello, anyway, good morning. Sammy, the popular.
Yeah, where Mutala Yanko?
Oh, Mutala, sorry. And I'm just a bit away. About come when I think
only around.
Marty. The same medical. Now, I mean, the match is near Cokumatica. None of me be started. has here Kobe-Man project, it is ready. Say the bomb match to an and near see. Say, yeah, fine. Approve by the Ghana, South, and Africa.
No, every Ghana, the club licensing board in Ghana, the GFA would have to approve. And before venue, ebetimi declare say fit enough, stance cry important. You should have stance.
Oh, okay. But
okay, yes, so yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Mike, 𝐿𝐿.
That's it. But to be frank with you, I disagree with okay. You see, against Kotokono. Again, and say yes, these are the two glamorous clubs in Ghana. And you know, everyone has to perform as approve it up. What they say, Kotokoto, yes, they are loopholes in the team. If you want to get based on the performance against that of Open, those three areas in here. Look, who check him now? Because I thought it was a problem, but half no, I'm not going to say, but the Koanya upper hand, but I'm not going to use it. I'm also at to have one from the I'm not changing not almost I think we need 2 or 3 matches a year now. They don't know about empty in Venezuela, and I was saying.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. 0201825252. Hello, good morning, Udin. Ade baby akase free. 0579 300 025 0550 055 522. Hello, good morning, Udin. Any baby akase free.
Good morning, boss. Pastor, your friend, Pastor, make a system.
Yanko boss.
Pastor, yeah, Mr. Man, and they do any stuff, or can tell me that. I bet beyond the air returning to our supposed father, I think the friend, yeah, has part in it. I bet beyond the return, bad news to my because striker, I have also a banner 2 things to be able to share one more bra. That's a senior my Nana to catch us all returning to your start and could use a Mistrano. Bad news, yes, I have to penny for almost Pamu Aspect and on Yard and for the group. And I can't make time there, you have to penny for a match I lose over the weekend. I due to go keeping error and a referee error. You keep a rich on Yard. Yes, I have to penny for and many are more back go to Papa. Am I? Now, Mr. Penny for now. Referee now he has matching on this last man now would say outside for now. I am well a share. The penny for that referee on the other Premier League and somebody in the focus or put it on Yard.
Yes, yeah, that's so friend now. Why in 10 times so Eddie am I? Hello, good morning. We didn't any baby akase free.
Morning, Munta, me James,
James Yanko.
Yes, sir, me kasa me kan open it no category no ma collect me buy no. I say Kotoko team way na one be share mass na enya dia ko like bet me win match na be win Kotoko and then no cry mo. Kotoko team ya obo against party. Okay, ball pa ne pa nye referees and Kotoko win match by film. And that make me say some time ago Kotoko na say ball ma stand by what fair referee bisano referees need e bisano say match no go na ya na dem pa cho I didn't na this one there fair referee dem bisano ye mu say a clean goal na as we game because some of us no I just say starting way now sitting house where in the time they have a back say one asem way in the same chain you so one make clean goal and I say and yet by referee na ba the kato e dia ye ni so ye sorry na ye kaso and yes there the house the back transport stadium referees no wo ba no be yes the one ye ya me na da and then e move me be for them move.
Debbie Abotre Entina club no yes o hwe na bebi ebi a referee bi ne wani ne ya no atro e de amampanyifo GFA ho na o ma hwe ho asema kama enti Abotre ye ba cho stadium de okona referee decision bi anya oda pa cho nyantoboase ye mpese ade bi esi emre bi etwemu no ebi besi bi board ye kohwe enye nigie ye mpese ye beka kohwe board ne be wie na sebi obi ahwere ne nkwa eno de nye ye pa cho pa me pa we de me na me pa wa cho Me and me power chow. Okay, yes, yeah, that's it. Okay, and 0201 825 Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase from Bacho. Lower radio set na kakra mame.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Mustafa, I don't know. All I know is I some who are alpha.
There be any sem no me Bacho. Bacho. Ode ko wasem so me Bacho ko wasem so.
I didn't run a dozen. There's a big Kasa Kakaro channel. Out of one, you see one, but the one, and the same thing on home. And some of them said, who didn't see us? Who tuned in and they were tuned us out here, can't want them. And they got to Codiano. Got to Guashu, one house here, Coco homework. That's how we didn't see us, why you know. And no one know you, or no one of you come on now, when I bet you have a Casa. Yabasani na timu nje. Timu ni yasabwa ya zona timu ye. Koto ngaze ni timu ye. Edo ba amesi ana no. Omo blame amudi blame na aza bukwa kwa toko. Bukwa so omo wase no. Ndo kwa ni biasi ato. Eti na sam no one ni kosia. Na ngaza babo no. Kazi ya koko. Eti mo ikoye mu mu akiri na mo samra ba. Ya koto ko de ba some of you. No matter how much.
Okay, it has 0201825252. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Yeah, Mr. Mutala.
Yes, boss.
Good morning.
Morning, oh.
Arafat
phobia, yankwe.
Mobojima. Mr. Munda or Goja for no producer. And then the channel. Alaja Bulami, or Monitation for Anyasam. On any burgers. We go move and show. The American say, House of Folk, Agent of Puno, others say, no, the beginning of party by the Nahuma, what I say, now, House of Folk, no more matter. Think to say, and no man, you know, the house. And I'm saying, never be a Quaye, uncle you, and look at the commodity. But we are also what I call to you. Then penny for the film, what I say. House of Folk, what do you House of Folk without supporters, what I say. In 24 years, I say, almost respected supporters. Now, I told me almost supporters. Now, run a house of folk, and I don't think we run a crowd without supporters. What I say, yes, no, supporters, and so I'm going to now the house of folk. Now, so I told me, some of supporters, and I what I say, instead of the nation, they don't want everything much of me. So, Tim Kutua, they only has a book in the robo, and they can open to us. We did it be on 3 points already. Mutala
Yakubu, so 0201825252. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
I know the person.
Okay, I know you quite.
Mutala, the chair and I do decide. I am not hard supporters. The guy said, as everywhere move, I also saw independent because football, but before it could be the more Nana country party. Some of the supporters who are quite easy like to buy your face. Because maybe yes, maybe I was a supporter, I share my baby, maybe because the shop of my near the tell you football, they call. They share a routine, I share left free, bad left free, but I don't know and I don't understand why some of the house supporters, the reason that left free bar, you say left free bar, your name of corner, at Mutala will be cut out around, put it off. And I hear you with the airport because I never know we can. If you have my bag, I'm a using a cat here. It's the idea outside the show, yeah. It is a show that they will you to me now, man, and the referee of Malana. My name, I put here, come on, I put here. And last young shepherd of the outside the commode room, at the outside the Ankashi. It is a move. Obi ba fa ni put to educated. Ka dey do na do kan. Na ye hwe football, na ye support sa.
Okay. I know that say about hello, good morning. Udin baby akase free my last caller into body tell mama 1 minute. Nadum. Fin commentary.
As a protest and say now more your own but I'm using 1 minute yes. And then match where on Bako me or my idea draw. Omaya dia draw. Kotoko win match in straight 1-2-1 straight. So that's something amazing.
Yes, that's yet me for course the Bium can honey the BC na sorry so what Josiah Quaye Nana Adu so ten and Kachina Tony Bebli Beba Abetrasi and Opa 8 na Odi yeah the sports round up no Abrel our honor 2 p.m. Yenshia our Max TV so big game pa our Nanajima Bedu Park Adriana and Bichim United second versus fourth live on Max TV Ghana Premier League match day 15 and then shall see into 2 p.m.